No sound from Jeremy. What?
No, I can.
There we
Oh,
go.
no.
Why on earth was my mic muted? I'm not sure. But now we go. We're good. All right. Well, let me do that again. Welcome, everyone. We're Raging Rolls here for October, which we're spinning things up a little bit differently this month. October is Mental Health Awareness Month. And for that, what we're doing this month is teaming up with a number of other Australian Dungeons & Dragons and streamers, the likes of FadeScript, Split the Party, and Sheriff Dan. So we're going to be guesting on each other's streams, getting involved, and with us today, we have none other than the Sheriff himself, Sheriff Dan. Hey, mate.
Oh, hello. Thank you very much for having me. It's an honor to be here. It's a pleasure. We got to have Jeremy on our game earlier in the week, and he completely fucked up my entire game by throwing a spanner in the works. So I'm just here to return the favor.
I just tucked my script out the window. Forget about it. No, I mean, that was
True
an amazing
Raging
game on
Rolls
Monday.
fashion.
Let's be honest, it was one of your players which completely led me astray there. The character I played was very susceptible. But look, we are going to be raising money for Beyond Blue this month. Beyond Blue do a lot of work with people suffering from anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts. You can reach out to them if you need some support. In our case, we're looking to support them. So you can see the link on the screen there, and I'll just drop it in the chat also with an exclamation donate, all going well.
This time last year, I think we raised $1,000.
We
For
raised
Beyond
just
Blue.
short, I think we raised about $2,000 in total, actually,
Yeah,
which was
almost
amazing.
$2,000.
Oh, that was horrific. That was a horrific month of rolling. I think I've rolled more nat ones in my D&D career than I did in that month.
So it's on you lot to try and help us
Look at that.
beat that.
Daniel Smith straight in there with $33. Very precise number there. Love it. So what's going to happen with these donations? We need them. We love them. Beyond Blue are going to love them even more. You can see in the top right-hand corner of our stream, you can equip an adventurer. So should you donate a certain amount, whatever those amounts are, you can basically buy an item, think Hunger Games style. We will roll on a magic items table here, and that item will find its way to the adventurer of your choosing. Okay, so this is going to be a fun session, I think. So let's meet all the players. All right, so first, let's take it away. Rod, who we got today?
So, hi everybody. My name is Fun Ray. I love to play with all things pretty. I especially love my little kite. Look, it's so little and it loves to flap around. Now, I'm a big barbarian, but I'm very, very cuddly. And I like giving cuddles and squeezing people so tight, but sometimes their little heads go poppity pop pop. I don't like being sad, and when I do, I like to swing and crush and make all the pain go away. So, no be sad, Ray. Time for fun, Ray.
Jesus.
That's brilliant.
Thanks, Rod. Dan, who are you bringing to the table tonight?
Oh, yeah.
It's you, Dan.
That's gonna be
That's the
confusing.
problem.
Roll for initiative.
Just go
Oh, yeah,
by
roll
order of
to
the
who's
order of
yep.
my stream here.
OG Dan.
highest roll gets
OG
Dan.
Dan.
OG
Do what you
Dan.
gotta do.
Raging Dan. Raging Dan.
I'm rolling a d20 to see. Okay, I rolled a 15. I rolled a 15. All right, Dan.
Oh, wait, shit. We're gonna roll dice already? I'm not prepared.
Roll a d20.
That's not going to do it.
I got
OG Dan.
That's not gonna do it. OG Dan.
Excuse me. Got too excited. I'll be bringing in Finry, Flathop. I'm a little Haregon, a rabbit folk. I was, I went to town to, buy a plot of land to build a restaurant. I was going to call it the House of Pancakes, but I stood in the wrong line, and now I'm with these fine fellows. I'm sure we're all going to get along, and nothing bad's going to happen to us because, we're heroes.
Yeah. And just out of curiosity there, OG Dan, what iteration of Finry have we got tonight? Number what?
This is number 3. No. So three on stream. I've had a Finry in a home game as an NPC.
Okay, so fourth iteration of a Finry. Fantastic.
Yes.
And Sheriff Dan himself, who are you bringing to the table?
Well, I now realize I didn't get the memo that we're having Finry, and we have the enigmatic Gith Zarai, who is a traveling fortune teller. And has joined the party because he read it in the cards that his fortune was tied to theirs, specifically that there would be lots of money involved, particularly towards a good cause, if he joined them, at least for this small period of time. And he has what seems to be a secret spirit that sort of follows him around and causes a bit of mischief that is completely unrelated. And yes, you thought it was a cheer, but it was me, Rio.
Fantastic. And Mark, welcome.
We're digging up the archives with this one, going back roughly a year and a half and bringing Garri and Gleanfoot back to life, or Garri for short. Garri is a forest gnome monk, a little bit of an angry fellow. He's got some debts to pay to some serious gambling sharks, and he needs a bit of coin. Adventuring seems like a relatively easy gig, and he can get his anger issues out in the meantime.
Amazing. And for those that have just joined us, we are trying to raise money for Beyond Blue here. Your donations do impact our game through the delivery via magical means of magic items. So get on that link, donate, and raise some money for a good cause. All right.
Can I have an uncommon item because I donated $33? I'm joking.
Oh, that's
I'm
fair.
joking.
That's fair. 100%
I'm joking.
fair. Let me roll a D95.
D95.
How good is that, a D95?
Can I have
lazy towards the end? You're just like, that's close enough.
Can I have a legendary artifact if I don't owe $500 of Dan's money?
Joke's on you, I'm broke.
Dan, mate, you will love this. You have won, through magical means, a Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Does it have little holes in it for my ears?
Sure, it does now.
Okay. Fantastic.
I love it that you've somehow paid for a character that is Finry and Red Helm in one.
Oh god, I gotta figure out a voice for that. Come back to me.
Okay.
All right.
So as we start off, the Empire has been shaken of late by rumbles off in the mountain range of Ragarth. And there seems to be massive titan that has slowly risen out of the mountain. And it's the debris from the titan standing or getting up out of the mountain is starting to cause havoc on the towns and villages below. It starts to take its first steps as it moves towards the cities in the Empire. In a last-ditch effort to try and prevent all-out destruction within the Empire, 3 different parties have been summoned to try and take the Titan down from the inside. One such party we have with us tonight. You start off by following your guides up through the ranges of the Ragarth Mountains, and you manage to find foothold in the area near the Titan's thigh. Obviously, being a Titan, it's not moving incredibly fast, so moving through that terrain, while it's a little bit tricky, you do manage to get there. Your guides lead you to a point on the Titan's leg, which appears to be emanating some kind of... it looks like it's a weaker point. And they do manage to crack open the stone and earth within a particular area to provide you entry into the Titan itself. Now let me just put you all within the Titan. So within the Titan, tasked with finding a way to bring the Titan down, or even find why this Titan has risen from its slumber in the first place. You end up inside this cavernous area. There is a mild amount of light, but not much from the torches you guys can carry. Water drips throughout the cave as you find yourself alone and in silence. What do you do?
Can everyone see, or do we need to light a bigger torch?
I can see just fine. I can scooch on ahead as well if we need to.
If you can see just fine, then your character needs some editing.
I can see too, if that makes any difference. I have dark vision. As
So do
every
I.
single.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. Everything's good.
I can't remember if Gith have dark vision. I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you're not human, you have dark vision. Pretty much is the way D&D works.
Maybe I. You know what? Maybe I don't, but I can see somewhat around me. Rio kind of leans in to. Was someone holding a torch? Is there a torch?
Yeah, there's. I think we all have a little torch at the moment. Nothing too big.
Rio kind of leans in and pulls out a bit of paper that has some instructions on it, and he says, "The cards. They tell me we must go deeper. I don't think we really needed the cards to tell me that, but we go deeper."
Yeah, I was gonna say, but yes, okay. Do you want me to help scout ahead a little bit, make sure we're all gonna be safe as houses, or safe as we can be inside this giant thing? And looks around at just like the immensity of the room. I assume like this little tunnel. I'm going to stealth and go ahead a little bit.
Give me a stealth check.
That would be a natural 20.
Oh shit!
Is that coming through?
Did it come through?
It did not.
No.
Oh, then
I
it
didn't
didn't.
see it. It didn't happen.
I saw it pop up in D&D Beyond, though. I did see
It was on
pop up in
D&D
D&D
Beyond. It was on D&D Beyond. I can go into my roll history. Okay, I'll roll it again. There we go. It should come through now.
Oh,
You're
18.
28. You've just gone basically stock footage. Poof gone. Yeah, you're in the shadows.
Okay, I'll sneak forward. To about here.
I'm a bit scared. Where did the little fluffy bunny go? Whoa.
What do I see when I come up to the corner?
Looking around the corner, the cave looks fairly similar, right? It's a dusty floor, stone walls. You do see a wall on your left side that you're kind of hugging, but out beyond the corner there, it just turns into black.
Can I see anything that looks like tracks or activity before us?
Nothing. We'll make a perception check.
Perception. Oh, that's a natural 20
20 or not. Look at that.
for a 23.
That would have been 2 natural 20s in a row if you had a roll properly there before Dan.
Yep.
Oh, look, if Dan hadn't
If you
lied.
didn't shoot. Yeah.
I
Yeah, look,
forgot
what
that the
you
VTech you logged us out before, so.
So, what Garri can see is obviously some strange-looking paw prints from Finry, who started ahead. You can also see like there's movement. There's marks in the dirt. It's not. There's certainly tracks there. They don't look like they're fresh.
Can I gauge size? Is it a print? Is it
Yeah,
a
no, it's not a
draggy
print.
slide?
Think about what you would see when you go to the beach. Like if the wind's been blowing, it's all smooth. If people have been walking, you can tell people are walking. And it's
Yeah.
about the size of a normal foot.
Right. We got tracks. Humanoid.
Which way do they lead? Do they lead down the corridor, or do they lead over to the side over here?
I'll attempt to follow the tracks. And stealth myself as well.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Ooh.
15.
Not as 15.
So, being pretty light of foot, you do manage to scoot round the corner past Finry, and you end up coming down towards this direction. then at about this point, the tracks just become too many and too messy to be able to tell where they go next. The ground is just, it's no longer smooth in any areas, it's just messed up everywhere.
So we're potentially dealing with numbers, a multitude.
We saw the diggers and miners break this place open. Who could have been in here before them?
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, something woke up the Titan. Maybe these are the tracks of whoever did that. Maybe if we find them, we can put a stop to all this.
Can I hear anything? Oh, these tracks don't look recent, right?
No, they're well old.
All right, if they're old, I wouldn't mind scooching to the right there and into the area of activity, really listening out if I'm hearing anything, and would certainly freeze if we're hearing any sort of critters.
Where are you trying to get to?
Pew.
Okay.
I'll go just behind him, just like stop just about here, just so I can keep an eye on him and I can keep an eye on the rest of the party, just to make sure I can see where everyone is and make sure nobody gets got.
Sorry, I'm assuming that where I was or am now, this is where you said that there was a little bit more evidence of activity.
Just kind of everywhere in this area. Not so much evidence of activity, but that the ground is not as smooth as it was.
Okay.
Who's this standing near me? Is this
That's
Fun
fun.
Ray? Okay.
Fun Ray.
So Rio hanging out next to Fun Ray, sort of gives a what? No. Yeah, he's standing next to a ledge, but it'd be rude to push him off.
Oh, what? Are you, what?
Oh.
What? You have imaginary friends too? Cool.
Don't bother yourself. He puts a hand on Funray and he says, "It is not your time yet."
Oh, you want to play pushing games? And I give him a little push like I can launch him.
They sound like Elmer Fudd.
We quiet.
Rod,
Quiet.
it's rude to kill the guest in the first 5 minutes.
I know, I've got it written on a post-it above the camera. Do not kill the guest, PC.
Yeah, Rio takes the knockback, in good fun. I assume this is something they've done a couple of times now. I think he's pretty used to Fun Ray's kind of behaviors. And he says, "Do you hear anything, Fun Ray?" And he whispers in the dark. Our friends are gone.
As soon as he says our friends are gone, I'm clinging to him. But where did they go? No, but don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Okay, I'm here. Look, let's go find them together.
Can I sneak up behind Funray and pants him?
Oh God.
Your post-it doesn't say "Don't kill the regular characters."
I know it says kill Dan.
Oh my God! Someone just donated $50. Thank you.
Holy crap! Thank you.
If you do want to shout out whoever that was, you're welcome to donate a rare and 2 common items.
Give me a rare item so I can hit OG Dan with it.
For this Daxing.
Oh, it was the old Flint.
Ah, it was the old Flint.
Flint,
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Who gets the items is the main thing.
Yeah. So Finry, you can roll this is a secondary stealth check, and you, Garridan, can roll. No, this is your passive perception, which is not going to beat a 24, I'm guessing.
No, mine doesn't. No.
Hang on, who's Daxing who?
He's Daxing me, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. then consider yourself just happen to all of a sudden your belt gets loose and your pants go down.
But see my pants? But I've got my special
Be careful.
my special
be careful,
cart undies
Fun,
on.
fun. Be careful. It might be haunted.
Who's that? And I swing my fist for you.
Shit.
I'm going with an unarmed strike. I'll roll it for you. Jez,
Roll,
don't
yeah,
stress.
roll me an attack roll with disadvantage on arm strike.
Disadvantage. Here we go. 13.
Misses.
You swing and you just hit air, and all you hear is a bit of a giggle from an area behind you, nowhere near where you were trying to hit.
If that sort of unsettles Finry a little bit, or if he's a little bit off balance, he's going to feel sort of a grabbing of his to the back of his vest if he's wearing one, to try to prevent him from tripping over his own dacked pants. And then as he's righted up, he feels his pants get pulled up, seemingly from by nothing, and sort of cinched back around his waist. And Rio says, "You need to be more careful, my friend. There are evils in this cave beyond a mere pantsing."
But did you?
Perhaps I
Did you
have some
see?
rope here. Perhaps I have some rope here to help you keep your pants well cinched. Have you heard of belts? It's a new technology that we Gith brought into the realm.
Oh, I've heard of belting. Is that what you do, where you like hold it down and just punch whoever dropped my pants? I know that one.
Yes, it's very similar, where you kind of threaten your pants by hanging them with a belt. That's where the term comes from, the etymology. I'm sure of it. And they're just so threatened they stay up and won't trip you up anymore. Come, let's find that. Sorry.
But by the fact you've used words like etymology, I've glassed over. I'm just saying, what? Okay, just keep walking on. Like I'm like,
It's a gift term. It's fine. We'll get there.
Let's continue on.
What do you do? So as you continue on, the cave kind of opens up a little bit. You can see, Rio can see Garri out to the left, or the outline of Garri there in the dark.
Garri might scooch on ahead a little bit more to the next little alcove.
Okay.
Scooch.
Garri darts on ahead, or scooches on ahead around the corner there. All things fairly the same. This is looks like a cave that's been either natural or slightly modified, but nothing seems like it wouldn't belong in a cave environment.
Might scoochy ahead again.
Yeah, I'll scooch with Garri. I don't want Garri to get too far. I know what he can be like, and I don't want him to get into a situation where like anything too dangerous just yet.
As you come around this corner here,
We scooched too far.
Oh shit! It happens.
Um,
Go back!
Finry,
We
what's your
We
passive
passed the
perception?
invisible line that triggers the round of enemies.
My passive perception. Well, that's a big old 13.
Interesting for a hare with massive ears. And Garri, what's your passive perception there?
13.
13.
Mine's a 17, if that helps, or am I not there yet?
Oh, it's
I
up
guess
to you.
I'm
You can make your
further
way there
back.
if you want.
Yeah, I think Finry and I are slowly making our way there.
yeah.
We can't see them ahead of us, so we're just sort of slowly making our way along.
As you all come around this bend, you see Finry's ears prick up and turn to the left. And there's this... You hear it mostly, Rio. This low humming sound coming from the left.
Organic?
If I try and describe what it sounds like, think of it like an air conditioner box outside your house. That's the kind of sound we're talking about here. I don't think it's an organic sound. Wouldn't necessarily sound like it's organic when you're surrounded by stone that should be silent.
Yep.
Yeah, it certainly seems like there is an odd sound coming from the left.
Finry,
Right, so here we
you
go.
have a cousin who sleeps in these caves? I think I hear them.
Yeah, I know. That's a familiar snore. We do that. It's because of our pretty button noses that my mum tells me I have.
Yes.
From the most smashed up nose of all time.
And Rio, just as you're coming around that rock there, you do stumble across something in the ground which does look a little bit odd. As I roll my D110.
Oh god.
Just
This
roll
is where all those fives, those missing fives from the D95 went.
Yep. Soon one of us is going to have to roll a D-1 just to
Why
make
am I
up for the other
so
5.
For some reason I selected Garri. Okay, so I'm going to take the first roll here. Go ahead.
By the way, DM, Adrenix has handed out the goodies.
I know.
And that's why he's rolling the D110.
I
He's
see.
putting it into the story,
Yeah, he's smooth.
it's pretty smooth. Like,
Okay.
I'm not smooth.
So, Rio, I'm taking the first roll that I accidentally did here. You have found, hidden underneath a pile of rocks there, a Staff of the Woodlands. I'll leave it up to you to uncover exactly what that is.
So Rio's got wood.
Ha! Woodlands.
Oh,
Now, we have 2 common items. So, who's that? Garri and Garri, as you kind of stumble along, you see a little notch in the rock wall to your left. And let's see what you pull out of there. What have we got here? That is a common. You managed to find a first level spell scroll. Now I've got to figure out what that is.
Yeah, you only have just a few spells to choose from.
I don't know. It's all going to be good.
Meaning it would be a cast once kind of thing?
yeah.
Okay.
So as you're looking for that, if I may describe, I trip over like a root, that's like poking out of the stone floor, and as I look at it, I sort of reach my hand out, and the root kind of grows out of the ground, and until eventually, it is that sort of wooden staff or knurled root turned wooden staff. It seems to sort of float in front of me for a moment. Before coming forward and is grasped, Rio kind of looks at it, measures its weight a little bit, and just says, just as the cards described, it is fate that we're in here. And then to Garri, he says, your time will come. Fear not.
And at that point, I stumble and put my hand into the notch and...
What you found stuck into the notch there, it's just like a small hole, but as you see a scroll in there, you pull it out. Now, as you have a look, you found a scroll of grease. The first level spell, grease, is now in your possession. And finally, a small parachuted item floats out of nowhere and lands directly into the hands of Finry. And Finry
Pretty.
opens it up and discovers a potion of healing.
Ooh.
So thank you, Adrenix, for the donations of the items.
Thank you, Adrenix.
What healing level? Just a...
Just first. Just a basic potion of healing.
Cool.
Will I find grease in the player's handbook? I'm just looking for it.
Yes, you will.
I will.
Yeah. It's under lightning spells.
Page 246.
There we go.
Okay. Where are we up to? We're coming around the corner. There's this soft humming that's happening.
So as we come around the corner, Rio actually raises this new staff, and sort of puts one, holding the staff in one hand, puts a finger to his lips with the other, and just sort of, you hear kind of a like a susurration, on the edge of hearing, go out, and then everything around us is sort of quiet. And I have just casted pass without trace on us. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you. This is the new staff. Thank you very much, Adranix. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet, my great companions, have a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. And we leave behind no tracks or other trace of our passage.
Awesome.
Should we go find out what that humming's all about?
Let's take this cautiously. I think we should do... I'm assuming when we speak, it sounds kind of muffled, like when you have headphones on and someone's trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, I think what we should do...
Why are we not moving?
Why are we whispering?
Especially like there's no more echo. We don't echo anymore.
Okay, guys, let's take it cautiously. All right, let's go quietly. Okay, and I'm gonna stealth just because I want to see how high I can get it. Probably not very high, so only a 24.
Where are you stealthing to?
I'm gonna stealth up to this corner up here.
Okay.
With my 24 stealth check. I'm gonna
24?
see. Yeah, because there's +10. I get a +10 from passing without a trace.
Right, 24. Yeah, you're very much without a trace.
I'm quiet. It's like the knights.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have to stay within range? Is there a range effect?
There's a 30 feet whenever I cast it, but
Okay.
and I have to concentrate for up to an hour, I believe. So I'm sort of concentrating on this spell.
Follows you.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you. Yeah. So it follows me, I guess.
Now, DM, sorry, you said to the left. I interpreted that as we're coming down the map, and therefore left would be down here.
Yeah.
Not left of map.
Correct.
Okay.
You turn left.
Yeah. Sweet.
Walking left, not map left.
Yeah. Stage
So
left.
So I let Finry and Garri kind of go ahead, and I'm, but not too far. Like I stay close enough. But Finry and I hanging out with the staff.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Are you his
there.
carer?
I'm his emotional support animal.
He's my teddy bear.
DM, I'm gonna basically pick the gap there between those two, that little rock formation, and just see if I can peek into that area of the map.
Make a perception check.
Perception. That is a 15.
15. We took 15. What you're able to see is this rock pillar that looks like it was natural but has been shaped. And what you can make out on there is this black kind of painting or artwork of this large creature coming out of the ground, almost looking like this large cloud of smoke with eyes. And at the foot of it is this large black rock. And it feels like, or it seems like to you, that this sound is coming from that black rock.
Cool. I just see the artwork. I don't get the sense of being watched or that there's anything sentient.
No, you just see the artwork. You don't feel any other eyes on you apart from the painted eyes on this rock. Or lack of painted eyes, like the eyes of the negative space in this painting.
Yeah. And I call people over and say, this could be a clue to something that's triggered this Titan to rise.
So is my danger sense doing anything, or is it just like I've got that uncanny sense of when things shouldn't be, as they are?
Oh, your fun tingle.
Yeah, my fun tingle. It happens
It happens to the best of us.
Finry, is your fun tingle acting up?
I feel like my pants are getting a bit tighter.
No. No.
Could that be the rope that we talked about that you put around your waist to help hold your pants up?
I did pull it a bit tight, and I think I've got a few things caught. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, your danger sense does pick up on something in this area which does present some kind of risk.
Yeah, it's I'm not liking what I'm feeling here. The fun tingle is stopping becoming fun anymore.
Is it an angry tingle?
Yeah, there's something not here. I'm getting scared again.
Should we explore the space a little bit more? The other area?
Do I see anything or perhaps hear anything beyond that kind of that thrumming?
Make a perception check. Or yeah. With your 21, you hear the humming, and as you draw closer to this rock pillar in the middle, it really seems like all this sound is emanating from this black rock that is not part of this rock pillar. It seems to have been fixed there afterwards.
Look, I think this perhaps is some kind of splinter in the Titan's thigh, so to speak, just like that old fable. Wait, are we trying to save the Titan or kill it? I forget.
Destroy it from the inside.
Stop it.
I think.
We have to
okay.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's in character. Like I think Rio's forgotten why we're here. And he's says, "Well, someone's tied something into this earth. Perhaps this is the cause of tree staffs and parachuting potions. Do we really want to undo such goodly nature? Though if it is perhaps what's caused the Titan to awake, destroying it might help us put it back to sleep permanently."
I'm wondering if we explore the rest of the area and see if there's more of these.
Finry's gonna scooch on down and stand between these two rocks over here and try and get a peek of what's in this room over here. He hasn't realised that the rest of the party has found something else. His curiosity's gotten the better of him, and he's like, "What's down here?"
Is it the nature of Finry's to split the party?
Always.
I just take inspiration from the group name from those guys down in Canberra.
Okay, make a perception check for this room for me.
Go.
14. With your 14, what you're able to make out in this room is obviously the debris from the caves have spilled into the room at your feet. But the room itself is fairly well tiled with stone tiles, and to the left you see almost like a plaque with either side of it being what looks to be old braziers.
Interesting. There's nothing. Finry's going to scope the area because he's been an adventurer for a little bit of time now. So I'm just going to have a look around, look up, look around to make sure that there's nothing's going to jump out at me if I enter this room.
With your 14, you see some cobwebs in the corner, sort of blowing in a soft breeze, apparently coming from nowhere, and some odd pots and things laid around in this room. Lots of debris around on the floor around the bottom of the brazier over on the far corner. But that's it. No other things of obvious nature in this room.
I'm getting bad enough vibes from the black rock thingy. I'm backing away and headed more towards.
I'll turn around and run straight into Garri. Oh shit, Garri! I didn't even hear you. So I found a room. What did you guys find?
A stone pillar with a black smoke demon-looking thing. No, didn't touch it. Bad juju.
Like, sorry.
As you say that, you see in the distance Rio slowly reaching out to touch.
Oh no! DM, quick question. If we're in an established adventuring group, would we have at some point come across a bag of holding?
I will say yes. I think at some point you would have a bag
Okay.
of holding. What do you... Okay.
Gary,
Where is this going?
Gary, did you try to put the stone in the bag of holding? Maybe we could take it with us and, not touch it. Rio, stop that. I can see you.
Hang on, did you say you wanted the stone in the bag? I'm going to walk up and help Rio pick it up.
How big is this thing?
I picture like...
It's a rock pillar.
Is it like a small child? Is it sort of the size
rock pillar is about the size of a child, yes, but the black rock itself is about the size of a football.
Okay, we're definitely grabbing that off. Like,
yeah. So Rio was reaching out for it, and what does Finry do?
Finry, well, he heard Finry saying that if they had a bag of holding, we should put it in it. So he's like, oh, I'll put it in the bag of holding. Okay. So he's basically going to help Rio pick it up to put in the bag of holding.
Yeah. So at the same time, Finry and I get on either side of this thing, bend with the knees, it's very important, and put our hands to this rock and attempt to lift it.
So it's almost like the pillar itself is attached. It's part of the cave formation itself. The black rock is like pierced. There's the pillar, and the black rock is pierced through it like that, or set in it. Yep. If you want to pull it out, that's fine.
Yep, Thor's hammer style, like, Knights of the Round Table shit. We're just going to pull it out.
Yeah, we lift out this spike, this football covered top spike, pinhead even, nail that's been driven in, and just lift it as high as we can.
You're trying to lift the whole pillar up, or just the black rock out of it?
Just
the black rock out of it, I guess.
Okay.
If the pillar comes with it, I'll also be heavy.
Roll me a strength check.
As they're giving themselves hernias, I'm just going to walk into the room as well with my helm of comprehend languages to see if there's any writing on this thing.
As you try to pick it up there, Rio, it's the weight is immense, and you feel your hands slip off it as you try and get a grip. Oh, hang on, that was Finry rolling a 12. Sorry, Finry. That was
Rio's
for you.
got them.
That's athletics for Rio. Same difference. Yeah. You managed to get a good hold on the rock and loosen it out, and as you pull it out towards you, it tumbles to the ground. And as it hits the ground, you hear this almighty sound just permeate from it in one fell swoop, like a boom. And I'd like everyone to roll a dex save, please.
Do we have advantage? No.
I think maybe Finry has advantage on it with his danger sense.
Yeah.
But this sound has driven out this sound wave right into the stone formation around you as the rocks start to plummet and roll down towards you.
Oh, that's a bad dexterity saving throw for a 9. Oof.
Okay.
I had advantage and I got a 14.
Who's missing?
Me. Garri scores a 13.
Okay, so
You have danger sense as well, don't you? Because you're a barbarian.
No, I'm a gnome. Sorry, monk.
Oh.
The rocks come tumbling down, and Finry, too distracted by what's going on with the rock, is struck on the side with one of them and is ended up pinned under one of these rocks with his leg trapped under it. Finry flat hop, not quite ready, darting in the wrong direction, and takes a rock to the side of the head and takes. We'll talk about that in a minute. And Garri also seeing what's his name? Finry dart away, goes to move, but is also trapped by a rock with his legs trapped under there.
In a minute, I'm just because I know monks get special shit. Let me read, and then we might need to retcon that roll.
How much damage do I take from my?
I'm just about to
rocks
tell you
the
what.
face?
So did I hear correctly that Rio's absolutely fine?
Rio managed to dodge out of the way. Yes.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. It's like that thing where there's something heavy, and he was like, "Oh shit, it's about to like we're carrying the fridge together." And it's just like, "Oh god, I'm losing it," and just he just stepped right back and just let it fall on Finry.
And so Finry, Finry, and Garri take 8 points of damage, and are currently grappled by these rocks, or pinned, as it were.
Yeah.
Eight.
Like I say, Jeremy, you're obviously, because of this, favoring my character. You are welcome in my game anytime.
Hey, the game's not over yet. You will die soon.
Shout out to people in the chat. Obviously, we're raising money for Beyond Blue here. You can donate money to Beyond Blue and also donate a magic item to the characters of your choice. Check out the menu of options in the top right-hand corner there. Donate and see if you can get these characters out of this situation.
I will...
Can I step of the wind to dodge it?
I think it's a bit late.
I gotta read this. It's been a year and a half.
Would the falling rock be considered a missile attack?
Can I catch it and throw it?
Am I pinned as well?
Yes.
We're not in combat, so I'll
Yes.
So the three of you are pinned. Rio looks down at all of you,
Fine.
and so is this rock cracked open, or is it more that it's falling dislodged other rocks?
The rock that you took out, it sent off a sound wave, which caused the other rocks to fall down in on you.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. The Rio, completely ignoring his compatriots, is trying to see if there's any change within the cool football, the obsidian football. Does he? When it fell, did it sound like a sort of a solid object hitting? Does it sound like it's a soft-boiled egg? Like, is there some yummy bits inside?
No, it sounded like it just weighed a ton. And now that it's out, trying to move that thing right now, it's not impossible. It's only the size of like a large Easter egg type thing, but it is heavy.
An Easter egg, you say?
Well, you know what I mean.
Very excited.
Thanks for the follow, Maverick Hunter 5. Maverick Hunter
Thank
V.
you.
Oh, thanks, Maddie.
I will try to dislodge myself from said rock. Hey! Oh my God! Someone has donated $100.
Oh my God.
Madison. Thank you, Madison.
Maddie.
Oh God, that's a
Holy
legendary
crap!
item.
Oh my God. Back to Rio. So you just have to say that you give him a legendary item, and the DM will roll to see what he gets.
So is it going to Rio, this legendary item, Maverick?
Yeah.
I think I'm about to become the big bad of this one shot. Just quietly.
We're all pinned.
Yeah, Rio's just gaining power.
You've got the Easter egg of doom.
Okay.
I think it's a random. A magical winged centaur.
Okay, yes. As you're all standing there, Rio looking at this large black stone, you do hear wings sort of beating off in the distance, and it flies by and drops directly into your hands.
What's that, vengeful spirit?
Oh shit! A bag.
What do you deliver upon to me?
Which, when you open, you have discovered in your possession an Afriti chain.
Oh.
Oh wow.
That sounds game breaking.
Badass.
Wow.
I am Dylan James. You can donate the same and then flick it to the DM. You can give the DM rare, very rare, uncommon, or legendary items if you want as well.
Monsters. Although currently we're facing rocks, so
and they're beating you
and losing to them. Exactly.
Yeah. Can I try and get out from under the rock? I'm not exactly enjoying this being crush sensation.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Can I try and wiggle my way out and use my acrobatics instead?
You can use your acrobatics if you like. Let's give it a go.
Okay, here we go.
I assume I can wear this
11.
item. There's no restrictions, requirements. This is
Right now, this is fair game. Like I can't put rules and restrictions on 400 different items here. It is what it is.
for
Rules
sure.
is written.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, I just read what they said in the chat.
Yeah.
So with your 11, you managed to move it a little bit, but for your stature, this rock is pretty heavy.
Rio, when you're done playing with the anal beads, can you come give me a hand, please?
Yeah, he's trying to slide into this chain, and then realizes that it's chain mail, and it's very restrictive. And then he sort of pops his head out. It's like, oh, of course, comes over, and I will aid in his next attempt to free himself. I got you.
1, 2. Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, me aiding you, does that just give you advantage, or do I
Do I get advantage?
Yep.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah, with your 21, you managed to wiggle enough such you find a groove in the floor that you managed to slip your foot out. And you're free.
Ow, that was my good foot too. Should we get the others out as well, do you think, or should we just continue on?
I cast Minor Illusion, and there's little birdies flying around my head.
I think Finry might be a bit upset.
Yeah.
So I'll rush over and help him up, and
I'll give you a hand as well.
Yeah.
My foot hurts.
I know it does, buddy. But you are being incredibly brave today, and I just need you to do one big push-up, and I will have a special super prize for you.
Okay, I think I can do it.
Just roll it again for advantage there, Finry.
Yep. I'm trying to be...
You're a big athletic.
So with that and the extra help from Rio, you managed to move this rock out of the way, and you're able to get to your feet.
Sorry about that. Bit of an push.
In doing so, poor thing, Finry, I see that you've got scratches all over your nice chainmail shirt, and I say, oh look, this was a present to me from my dear friend, my dearest friend, in fact. But I want you to have it. I think you're going to be able to put it to excellent use, and I'm going to hand the Afriti chain to Finry.
Oh, well, thank you. This is lovely. I will put it on. I love it. And I put it on. You see all my chest hairs like slowly roll out from it.
Another donation has just rolled in for a rare item level.
Holy crap.
When that comes in, whoever just did that, please let us know who you want to give that to. Tyler, 2 uncommon items or 1 rare item to whatever.
No, oh my
bad
god,
guys.
really
That's
killed.
next.
Oh god.
I am on it.
God damn it, Tyler.
Meanwhile, I say, stop gasbagging, you assholes, and fucking help me up.
Oh yes. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'll pull out like a frying pan that I have in my pack, and I'm gonna try and use it to like get some leverage. To help.
Oh, can you please roll to come off and just uppercut Garri with the pan?
Okay,
Sure.
Garri, give us the strength check with the advantage.
Nope, wrong window.
What was the name of that chainmail whilst he works that out?
I've just put it in
in
the
the
chat.
chat.
Afriti with an E.
A fruity, thank you.
So it's +3 to AC, you're immune to fire, chainmail, thingamajigger.
Is it? I've got advantage?
Yes.
No
Okay.
advantage.
Sorry, I need to re-roll. Come on! 15.
Oh, 15 just makes it, and you're both able to get this thing moved away. As the rock moves, the frying pan flips up and actually picks Finry in the face as well. Instead, like flicks himself in the face.
I'm used to it.
But just takes the damage in pride, that's all.
He has no pride.
So where's this black rock right now?
I think it's on the ground at my feet.
Mhm.
Should we put it in the bag?
Should we destroy it?
Can we fry it? It looks like an egg. Can we fry it? Are you guys hungry?
Yeah, I'm going to try and whack it with the staff. Like, just bring this thing down and try and crack this egg right open.
Okay. Make a strength check. Sorry, not strength, attack roll.
Attack roll. What a staff. Staff, so... Strength,
I think
probably.
No, for a monk, the dexterity base, because it's a monk weapon.
Oh, excellent.
Thanks for the
I love that.
cheer, Cat. Appreciate it.
Woo!
Inflatable.
Okay. Where's Staff of the Woodlands? Whoops.
Attack. You're 15.
That's a 15.
Yeah, your staff comes down on it, and you can feel the smack of your staff on this rock. And you can feel like, when you smash a cricket ball or a baseball and that sting in your hands, that's happened, and you end up just dropping your staff in alarm. But as the dust settles, the stone is unscathed.
What, Kiwi? Should we just put it in the bag and try and figure it out later? I mean,
Sure.
we've been in this room for like the last 15 minutes, and I think the viewers want us to move on a little bit.
So it's going in the bag?
If something magic goes in the bag and that traverses the planes, because it's a microplane, could it disable the magic effect on the surrounding area?
You
If this
just
is
said a lot
powering-
of words that I don't understand, Garri.
If you stick it in the bag of holding, could it deactivate any magic that it's having an effect on locally?
I guess you'll have to find
Let's
out.
find out, and I'll put it in the bag. I'll put the bag over it and go
Put the bag
that.
over it and then swoop
over
it
and
up.
just like swoop it up like that, so it falls into the bag.
Who's carrying this
No.
bag?
Apparently, Finry.
Or me. Like I'm strong enough.
It literally just goes around to the party. Like whoever needs it, it's there.
Okay, but who's carrying it now? Is it Finry who just bagged it?
I just bagged it,
Okay, your speed is now halved.
but it's in the bag of holding. It's in its own pocket dimension.
Don't care.
No, but.
This is different. But you've bagged the black stone, the obsidian stone.
Has the hum gone?
Yes, sorry, the hum is gone as soon as you took it out. As soon as the sound emanated and the rocks fell, the humming stopped.
I mean, there was a huge crevasse just over there. We could just throw it in there and be done with it.
That could work as well. Is there? Hang on. Was there any writing? Did you guys see any writing on the big pillar thing before it? Is the pillar still there, or is it gone?
Yeah, no, it should be still there.
It's
Is
black
there any-
black smoke monster.
Yeah, I'll just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna have a look at it with my helm of comprehend languages and see if it actually has any writing or anything on it. Like run my fingers over it and stuff, and I'm gonna stroke the pole.
So
Yeah, you are.
give me an investigation check at the same time.
+0. This is gonna get royal.
All right, with your 12 and with your comprehend languages, you're able to understand that this rock represents something embedded, as the image represents, embedded in the ground, right? And it's the foot of something that is much more powerful.
So like a rod sort of thing that is just like a tether. Oh, what's the words I'm looking for? Oh, it's late on a Thursday. I don't know the words.
It's just
like an antenna sort of thing.
No, it's just showing you that within the space of the representation of the image you see is this rock, where the rock was, and this large black creature that stands as though coming out from inside of it, or from it, or is part of it. Right, so
Oh, so it's like a you are here. Yeah, we get it. We're in the foot of the Titan.
Yeah.
It's just a map. It's fine. We should find another one that says
But
where the gift shop is.
um,
Because you know that the gift shop is near the exit. They always put the gift shop right before the exit of the Titan. It's a very, very common tactic.
guys, I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know, tired. Like at the moment, I don't think I'm as nimble as I used to be. And it literally started about 5 seconds ago when I picked up that rock. And I'm looking at this, and I've got the cogs whirring in my brain. There's an idea forming. It's almost there. It's Finry, slap me. Get the idea. Go.
Whack, and I hit you.
Oh. I've got it. I think the stone was used to maybe anchor the Titan a little bit, and we may have just inadvertently made this thing faster than it was before. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah. So, well, we don't have to outrun the Titan because we're in him.
No, but the faster he can go, the more likely it is that he's going to destroy like people and things, and like being the bestest heroes ever, being the Guardians of the Empire, which is Astral. I think is a pretty dope name. We should maybe not let it destroy too much.
I'm worried, or I think we may have just taken a power source.
Does anyone know any magic that can tell us what this is?
Is there anything psychic about this? Do I feel it? Nope. Cool. No, out of my depth.
any
Completely out of my depth.
Yeah, I think we'll just carry it. It's fine. We'll just bring it with us. This stone, I'll carry it. Okay, give me the bag, Finry. Finry.
That's
and
Finry. I'm Finry.
Yes, I know. I mean, humans, rabbits, you all look alike.
As you
Yes,
hand over the
we both
bag,
have his.
Henry, as you hand over the bag of holding, it feels like a massive weight has been lifted off your shoulders.
Oh.
And now,
very much
Rio,
not
your
designed
speed
for
is
heavy.
halved.
Yeah, I hand it to the vengeful spirit that follows me around everywhere I go.
Wait,
so
can
that
it
he
actually
can
hold
it.
physical things?
He has it's effectively mage hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, great.
Fundamentally, I think it's actually a gift trait of mage hand, but yeah, I hand it off and it just kind of floats there in midair.
Okay. Awesome.
If you'll allow that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Finry, what do you see in the other area?
Oh, cobwebs and pots and a room, and the cobwebs are blowing, which is weird. Yeah, there's another room.
As in the civilized, like a room, not cave.
Well, they need to hire a cleaner. It was pretty dirty in there. I think. Sure.
And pots as well.
And pots, they were all broken, and there were steps, and there was cobwebs, but the cobwebs were blowing, which I found really weird because there was, like, it's literally like a closed room. Like, there's only one way in and out. So
Curiosity's got the better of me now. I'm not expecting to hear of a room in the middle of like a cave system.
All right, are we all going?
Yes.
I can see a door.
What? What door? I didn't see a door.
Don't leave me.
Did I see a door before when I was in here? No.
Did I not tell you there's a door? Yeah, there's a door.
There's a door.
No, you didn't.
There's a door. You're pointing at it.
I could see it on the map, but you didn't mention it.
Did
so
I not mention it?
Okay.
You saw
No.
a door. It appears to be very, very heavy stone door. With no apparent door handle or way to open it.
Finry, you're our trap guy. I know it's not on brand, but do you
I'm
mind?
the trap guy. I am the honeypot.
Poking you, giving it a pokey poke.
Sure. Okay, I will use all of my roguish abilities, all my nimbleness, everything I've ever learned up until now, and look at the door, and I'll turn to Garri and I'll say, it doesn't have a keyhole. But then I'll try and investigate how or any way that could possibly open the door.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
That's a nope.
You
Nope.
run your hands over it, and it feels a little warmer than a stone door should, but that's about as much as you can tell. It's a stone door.
And then I'm just going to push on it and see if it like moves.
Yeah, you move backwards.
Okay.
Does anyone else feel unsettled that this is an actual paved area in the middle of a cavern system?
Well, we're in a Titan.
Finry, give
Yeah.
me a investigation check or a perception check. Sorry.
Bear with me. Perception check.
It looks like a door to you too.
What were you going to say, Rio?
I was going to say on my last expedition, through the annals of the 1T swamps, we did find remarkably we found a gingerbread house in the middle of the jungle. So I'm not super surprised to see a stone room inside a cave. I think-
and wait, gingerbread house, and that was in the anal swamp?
Did
The-
you say
the one-
gingerbread?
Yeah, the 1T swamp. It was very swampy. It can get very swampy down there. Is what you should know.
And it's worse on hot, and it's worse on hotter days, isn't it?
Absolutely, on super hot days. It's just you've got to get some air in there, up and around that whole area. Light barely reaches through the thick canopy, but we were eventually able to rub some wood together to make a fire, and we're able to there was a bit of burning and stuff like that, but we got out in the end.
You just gotta look out
you
for
said-
those swamp gases.
You guys said something then about air and gas, and I lost it in all the innuendo. But the cobwebs are moving without a breeze. Is there airflow here? Where's the airflow coming from?
The airflow is just coming from the air coming in from the entryway you came in. Yeah, just finding its
Oh,
way
okay, so
through
it's,
the
it's
tunnels.
okay.
Not hidden passagey.
No.
Finry, I have an idea. Smack the door as hard as you can. Destroy it.
All right,
Get
I'm just going to
angry.
be
Do it.
both
Do
hands and
Do
just...
it. Do it.
Door,
Give me an
door is
attack.
Get
bad.
angry. Get
Attack
angry.
it. Attack it.
I'm just going to hit it as a unarmed strike
Yep.
to start with.
Do you
Where
attack
did
it
it come up?
recklessly?
You headbutt it.
Not yet.
With your 24, you smash your fists on it. You come off second best, taking 2 points of damage from that, one for each hand.
Jesus.
As you step back, words appear to start to appear and form on the door itself in what looks like this red, fiery kind of lava.
I grab the back of Finry's head and basically push his face into the door.
Too close, too
not-
close. Wait, I did too close. Wait, can you
Okay,
read
back
this
it up a
properly?
bit. Back it up a bit.
And what you see, who's reading this? That doesn't really matter.
Finray.
I would
comprehend.
assume it'll be all of us are reading it currently.
So what you see on that door is this script that says, "In the end, nothing is left. The greatest gift you must give, but trinkets serve me not. Sacrifice to flame your very heart, your dreams, your hopes, your past. A light, burn, reveal. The power you seek within your reach. The end of days will be unleashed, and in the end, nothing is left."
First off, Jeremy, why would you do this to us?
Did I show you that? There you go.
There it is. There it is. It says fire.
It doesn't say anything else but fire.
Just fire.
Fire!
What language is it in?
Common.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh, we didn't need your stupid helmet.
yeah. That's
But
why I
it
was
was-
surprised when he grabbed my head.
it was worth watching you push his head all through it.
Yeah.
Hey, Funray, have you put on that new chainmail?
I have.
I push Funray into the door.
Yep.
And I say, I'm sorry, old friend, goodbye.
No, he bounces off. Nothing happens.
Alright.
The door is fixed there. You can feel a bit warm, but the letters stay there.
It sounds like we have to burn something we value.
Well, I didn't bring anything I value. I knew this was going to be a dangerous mission. Why would I? Oh shit! That's
Goodbye,
what
Finry.
Shit!
They said sacrifice.
Well, there is an altar in this room.
I think they're referring to the 2 fire pits.
The brazier's unlit currently.
That's right. There are 2 braziers, one on the left-hand side, one on the right-hand side. The one on the left-hand side has got some ash in it and some like debris around on the floor.
I'm going to use my torch to just sort of lean in and see if I can light anything in there. If there's any residual. I just want to Ocarina of Time, just light every brazier that is not currently lit in the room to see if we hear a chime.
You're able to light the one on the left, no problem whatsoever. The one on the right-hand side does not light.
Okay. I try and push Finry into the lit brazier.
Doing this.
If you're doing that, you better make a strength check, and Finry, you better make a dex.
Oh no,
Finry, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll have the strength off.
Yeah. That's not ideal for me. I mean, are you sure you want to contest it? You could just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Nope.
It's a natural one.
It's a natural one. You go to push him in, but Finry isn't budging. You either can't get a right grip on it, but he's not moving. It's like a rock.
This is your destiny, Finry. It won't hurt you.
It'll be over soon. Damn, could we have the poem again, please?
You can. Where is it? There we go.
Still just
That's blank for us, so you're going to need to read it.
Yeah, I have to read the Twitch to be able to see it.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Is that better?
No.
We can see it in Twitch.
Okay.
So you see it in Twitch on us. In the end.
Nothing is left. The greatest gift you must give. The trinkets serve me not. Sacrifice to flame your very heart, your dreams, your hopes, your past. A light, burn and reveal. The power you seek within your reach. The end of days will be unleashed, and in the end, nothing is left.
Well, it mentions dreams. Maybe if we talk about our dreams into the fire, it'll take them and open the door.
I think Rio says, I think we have to burn something more. We have to let go of something more dear to us. And he pulls out his deck of fortune-telling cards.
Those are your cards. You always have them. You play solitaire with them.
It's not solid. I mean, I've told you multiple times. I tell fortunes. It's how I make my living.
Can we play Snap? Can we play Snap again, Rio?
Look, when I played
Go Fish.
Yeah, when you said we were playing Go Fish, though, that was your fate. It was that you would be eaten by a fish, and later you were eaten by a fish, and then you burst out of its stomach. That wasn't. Yeah, please do not.
Gross. But we got its eggs. And I made a really nice meal with that caviar.
Yeah.
It also explained that time in the tavern when I pulled Old Maid.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that.
We're just gonna leave it at that, or
Yeah.
We don't talk about that too often. It's one of those things. One of our less adventurous missions.
Yeah.
And they told us about when Finry had a foot infection and he had to go see a doctor. That's literally all that Finry says. And he goes full silent.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to pull out a set of jeweler's tools. They were my dad's.
Okay.
Rio pulls one card out, and it says, he says, this is a part of me, and the card he pulls is the monk, and drops it in. It pulls a second card, the Avenger, and says, Finry, you are also dear to my heart. Finry, you're next, and pulls out the beast and drops it in, and then he looks over at Garri and says, and your fate, and he pulls out the horseman and drops it in, each card sort of bursting into flames. And then he does that thing where he sort of like pinches the deck so that the cards start flying out, but instead of catching them like a cool, magic shuffle, they just all into the flames, and go up.
As you lose your last card into the fire erupts even further. Before dying down, as it dies down, the other brazier ignites, and the fire there begins to glow in a blue color, not too dissimilar to that on the Beyond Blue logo. And you can then see within the blue fire, a glass ball, which appears to have a deck of cards within it.
Oh.
I'll drop my jeweler's tools into the orange flame.
Once again, the flames rear up. Your keys are incinerated in that fire. Oh, jeweler's tools. Why did I say keys? Are incinerated in that fire. The blue ball in the other one expands and grows in size to also include now some jeweler's tools.
So one ball containing both?
Yeah,
containing
both.
I hope I get that security deposit back.
I was on my last payment.
Finry, as simple as he is, has finally worked out what's happening, and I pull from inside my newly acquired chainmail a little kite. It's about the size of an A4, and my hands are shaking. Tears start to roll down my face, and I place the kite on the fire, and just as it takes into the fire, I watch the emblem as the last remaining remnants of my past disappear into the flames.
Not the kite.
I bow my head, and you see the childhood innocence in my eyes disappear.
As the fire consumes that kite, the ball in the blue fire again grows slightly bigger, and you see a smaller version of the kite held within.
So, Finry will move forward next to Finry. He'll reach out and put a calm hand on his shoulder, just give him a little pat. It'll be okay. It's worth it. And Finry will pull out the recipe his mother's recipe for pancakes. It was going to be his signature dish at the House of Pancakes that set off the whole chain of events that led him to join with the party. Well, I guess this is it for at least the pancakes. I'll have to come up with my own recipe. But her memory can live on. I can call the House of Pancakes. I can name it after my mother. It can be Ingrid's House of Pancakes, or IHOP for short, and I drop it into the fire.
The fire burns through that recipe in no time, and the ball and the blue flame grows larger and includes one piece of paper.
I'm going to turn to Finry and say, do not be sad. Your mother's pancake recipe is in your heart, even if this one is a pancake on the rocks.
I loved it when your mum made pancakes for me in the morning.
You can call me Dad.
I wonder what would happen if we dropped the black stone into the fire. That's just...
Yeah, because the door's not open. It didn't open?
No, the door is still there and shut. In the brazier on this corner here, you see a blue flame with what looks to be like a glass ball with those 4 items in there.
Does that glass ball look like it fits anywhere into the door?
It does not.
I'm going to reach...
Can I...
Oh, Garri, you get first.
Am I getting a burning sensation from the blue flame brazier? Is it giving off heat?
It is not.
I reach for the blue ball.
You reach in and you grab the ball, but it is fire nonetheless. And you manage to pull out the ball. And in doing so, you will take...
my
11
friends,
points of fire damage.
yeah, my friend's magic, my dearest, oldest friend, who is actually worth less to me than the deck of cards I just burnt. His magical shirt that I gave Finry actually probably would have helped there.
But
Cool.
here's the thing. So you
How much damage? 11.
11 points of damage.
Is it still hot?
The fire, as you remove that ball out, because it is in your hand now, the fire
ball-
dies away.
Is the ball hot?
The ball's fine. It's cool. As
Good.
the fire dies away, it's as though those memories you all have within you turn to dust and ash and also disappear from your memory. You now have no recollection of your time with this kite as a child, Finry. You have no memory of your mum's pancake recipe, Finry. You have no memory that you are indeed a fortune teller, Rio.
Unemployed. The worst fate.
And Garri, I can't remember what yours was.
People's
Jules,
dads. Oh yeah.
That's right.
Did you adjust my health?
I haven't touched it.
Why has it suddenly dropped? It's cool. Don't worry.
But in doing
What
that,
did I do?
the door itself slides away to the side, revealing a chamber within.
Do you guys remember why I was when we met? Do you remember why I was at the town hall? As I begin to walk through the door.
Well, it was all about choice. I mean, you had chosen to be there. It's completely random. There's actually, it's a bunch of decisions that you made that led you there. There's nothing divine about it.
Before we go any further, I'd like to just meditate for a sec, because that really fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was.
Ow.
Yeah.
But I'm using the pain to center me. And wellness of... I've lost it. Wellness of something. There we go. Well, wholeness of body. 18 points of healing.
Nice one.
Because... Ow!
What were
Finry.
all those items you saw in there? It looked like there was something in that ball, Garri.
It looked like the stuff... Oh, no, we don't remember it, do we? What have we got? Do I still have the ball?
You still got
Sorry,
the ball? Yeah. You can see within it, there's those 4 items.
We got a kite, a set of fine tools, deck of cards, and a piece of paper.
Oh,
So
it doesn't seem
strange.
very interesting. We don't need that. We can just leave it here. We have to get this tighten to stop, guys. We can't just hang around here.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's continue on. We
Hand
have
it to the
time
vengeful
kill.
spirit.
All right. Let's.
So as you enter the hallway, you can see there's a open, empty doorway to your right hand side, Finry. The hallway goes on a little bit, and then the chamber opens up.
I'll be sneaky about it though as I go in. As Garri's bumps.
Well, I was about to say Garri's pissed now, and he's just sort of like muscling people aside.
He's angry. You don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah.
Is the pass without a tray still going?
Lasts for half an hour, I think.
An hour? Or half?
Half an hour.
I'll double check.
As we enter this room, we might take a quick break there. 10 minutes, as you all kind of recover from being burnt. And we'll see where we take us in 10 minutes' time.
I've recovered my health. I've not recovered my spirit. Garri's blood is boiling, and he
doesn't know why.
He needs to hit. Yeah, it's true. He needs to hit something.
All right, back in 10.
Finry is literally just thinking about waffles for some reason.
All right, we are back. Welcome back. Part 2 of our part 1 of Ruin of Ragarth. The party have managed to make their way through the caverns, acquired a black stone of some sorts, and also managed to acquire a spherical ball which came out of fire. Which, one thing I forgot to mention, those items you still see in there, the ball is also containing flame.
Ooh.
Right, so those things appear to still be burning infinitely within that ball of flame.
And yet it's cool to touch.
Yeah, that's cool to touch. And we've just entered, the party just entered the hallway here, having just passed the issue with the fires and things and having to sacrifice something. And who is it? Finry, and who's leading the charge here?
Garri. Garri's pissed.
Yeah, and I'm right behind Garri because I'm like,
what the fuck is that room?
Said Garri.
Nope. I'm not playing Squid Game. Nope.
I haven't started it yet.
I'm definitely looking around as I'm going to poke my head into this room. Rio kind of ducks his head in, has a bit of a sniff. What kind of, is it stale in here? Is it? What are the smells and tastes I'm getting?
It certainly smells stale. I mean, we're underground, or not underground. We're in this airless environment where there's no movement of air, really. What you see is like scattered around the ground, some chunks of wood, some carved cylinders which have been cut in half. You see scraps of paper with scribbles and notes all over them. And this circle on the ground with this sketched out triangle on it.
Does that look like it was sketched out using bodily fluids?
No, it's just sketched out using just some other black material. It's certainly not any bodily fluid.
Cool.
Guys, maybe hang on. I'm going to roll like a piece of rock or something just into the circle just to make sure that it's safe to walk across before anyone does it.
Sure. That's a good idea, Finry.
Yeah, so you roll a rock across the ground into the circle. As it becomes to rest within the circle, you see it twitch and then it's just pushed outside the circle again.
Oh! Okay, so nobody tell Finry that it's probably haunted. We don't want him to freak out, but it's definitely haunted. In my experience, that's what that is. That's haunting.
As you say that, my wrathful spirit, invisible hand brings the bag of holding over to me, holds it open, and I tip it. I try and tip out tip out the rock into the hole, into the circle.
Yeah, you tip out the rock. It lands with an almighty thump. You see it twitch a little bit, but you can also feel a breeze, and it starts to intensify. But the rock doesn't move, and then from the circle coming out of the ground in the dust, you do see a ghost appear, and says, What have you done with my circle? Remove it. This is my sanctuary. It's all I have left.
And
Scoot
you are.
behind, scoot behind Rio and just like stand in the hall behind him.
Hey, we're not seeing that ghost on ours.
Huh?
I can see the ghost.
We didn't see the ghost.
I can see the ghost. Yeah, you have to see the room to be able to see the ghost. Because as soon as you walk away, yeah.
I'm happy not to see it. That's fine.
Let me show you what it looks like. Let me show you what the ghost looks like. I'll show this trick.
It is
No,
I.
I can see it.
Rio! And he sort of poses. Why are you in this circle? What sanctuary do you require?
I'm bound here. If you free me, that's all I seek. But this circle is my confines, and I can't have that thing anywhere near me.
Do you know what that is?
It's the earth element. It is what gives the Titan strength.
Oh, we have it. Rio's going to turn around to Finry behind him and say, do we want to free the spirit lady? She seems pretty cool.
Maybe we should get the rock out, but I wouldn't want to enter the circle while she's say very quietly. Like, we don't want her. Like, maybe guarantee that she's not going to attack anyone that enters the circle to pick up the stone first.
Yeah,
I think that would be a good idea.
I turn to and my spirit and I say, I'm just going to name him Maverick after the huge donation we got earlier. Maverick, can you please recover the stone? Don't crush the lady. And sort of hold out the bag to try and scoop the stone in again with the aid of my mage hand / spirit self.
Yeah, as you ask Maverick to do that, you see the ghost watch this thing happen with much suspicion as the stone is then put back inside the bag of holding.
How ironic that a ghost would be scared of my ghost.
No, did I say scared? Suspicious. Wary.
Suspicious.
Does she look scared of the stone?
She looks scared
Absolutely
of the stone.
terrified of it.
Yes. She's looking at the stone and wondering. She says, why do you have that? No one should have that.
Yet we do. It's, I'd like to say it's fake, but I don't believe in that. Not any. I feel like I never have. We found it and it's ours, and we chose to take it.
The Earth cannot be owned by you. The Earth cannot be owned by anyone.
That's probably true. But if we were to release you from this, you say sanctuary, I see prison. What aid, perhaps, could you offer us in bringing down this Titan?
Why are you trapped inside a Titan?
The Grinthal lured me here, messed with my mind, brought me here and abused my abilities, abused my strengths. He sought air. He needed to control it. I had to tell him it couldn't be controlled. That was meddling with powers well beyond the control of anyone.
He wanted to control air?
Yes. Contain
As
it.
in
Own it.
air. So we've got air, earth, fire and water also.
And heart. Don't forget heart. Don't forget heart. With those
yes.
powers combined, you get a Titan.
That's true. Are we dealing with elemental forces when it comes to this Titan?
It is part of its strength. Is what gives it power, gives it energy,
But
gives it ability.
If they're removed, though, wouldn't that then render the Titan inert?
They cannot be removed. They cannot be taken away from the Titan from this place. It is part of who it is.
Yeah, but do you understand what a bag of holding is? It removes a thing from this. I think Rio says it plane of existence.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck with your physics.
We're gonna because magic and shit.
You take that out of this place, another will appear in its place. You think that ball always existed?
Fireball.
You think another one won't exist in its place?
We have earth, air, fire.
Well, how do we stop the Titan then? How do we stop it from moving? We can't remove the stones.
You need to catch up and stop Grinthal. He's the one you seek. He's the one who's controlling this.
Who is Grinthal?
He's hideous.
Why is Grinthal?
When?
You want me to win?
When was Grinthal?
He spent far too long meddling with my abilities and extracting them from me, which is why I am what I am now.
Do you seek revenge?
I seek peace. I don't want revenge. I just want this to end.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, you go.
Do you need Grinthal gone?
Grinthal gone would help stop this madness from happening. Yeah.
Do we just need to break the circle to free you from this prison?
I wish it
What
were that
magic
simple.
holds you in place?
There are parts of me which he has taken. I can't be freed without those parts. Without part of who I am. The air of who I am. I was once a druid of the air, and he sought that out. He took that from me. He spent a long time researching how to extract that from me, and he eventually got there. And she looks around and kind of gestures to a lot of the notes on the floor.
So Grinthal stole your air powers.
Yes, now you're getting it.
What is he? Is he like does he have magic? Like what?
Yes, hideous creature. He has these strange long tentacles from his face, half covered with a large black cloak with a massive collar. He wasn't too keen to be taking me around in the daylight. We got into this Titan as quickly as he possibly could.
Cool. I was managing a dude, not a head of tentacles. That's
a cold shiver goes over Rio, and his kind of eyes go wide. He says, "We must kill this thing. It must be stopped."
Rio, do you know what this thing is?
Is something old. Perhaps, if your description is correct, something beyond malevolent, and probably not from this plane. We need to catch up with him, or we need to catch up with it and stop it from doing whatever it is attempting to do. Only destruction and evil comes in their wake.
I turn to Driana?
Yeah.
And I say, how can we help you, and how can you help us?
You need to catch up to Grinthal and stop him from fitting all the elements and opening the gate.
Oh, so we shouldn't walk up to him with the earth element then. That's probably kind of handing him one.
Technically, we don't have it. It's in the bag.
Yes, Finry, yes, but who has this bag?
Well, Maverick has the bag. He's my spirit friend.
Mm-hmm. I can help craft another air element for you, but this kind of thing is incredibly powerful, and I would hate to see it get used incorrectly.
Whatever we... Rio, you go.
Can I get a bit of a this ghost lady seems pretty legit. Like, am I getting any?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
All right. I mean, she's mentioned sort of an ancient, what sounds to me like an ancient enemy.
Yeah, with your 21, you'll read on her that she's been completely truthful. She's terrified of what the possibilities are. She's looking for ways to prevent it.
Yeah. Rio sort of bends down and starts sort of like trying to rub at the circle to kind of break it, to try to break whatever magic is holding it, is holding her in place.
Finry looks at the ghost and he says, "Is that how we break you free, by rubbing the circle?"
There is no immediate way to break me free without every part of me returned.
Rio looks up from the ground, hands covered in dirt, just like it won't rub off. I can't free her.
I don't think that's dirt. I think that's the blood, the red stuff that's inside all of us.
It wasn't a bodily fluid.
Oh, you guys, your blood is red?
Well, yeah. Well, it's either blood or bolognese sauce.
Which is not a bodily fluid.
That's right, Garri.
Yeah. It's a circle of bolognese.
It's a circle of bolognese.
How many pieces of you do we need to restore to you to get you free? What are these pieces?
I have just the one he's taken from me. But if I give you another, so you can stop him, then I'll need both back to be free. To be fully free. Oh, I will never be back to who I once was, but...
That's
so
fine.
You need,
We'll stop him.
Like a stone thing. So I'm assuming what you mean, the piece of you, is the stone.
No, not in this instance. No? The elements are all different. They all exist in different states. And she points over to the ground at a small glass jar. Just get that. Let me show you. Let me help you on your way.
Okay, I'll pick up the glass jar, but I'm going to give it to Rio to do.
Okay.
Because I'm a little bit squishy, and I'm a little bit worried that this is going to go bad.
Yeah. Rio like takes it, that hesitation, sort of if there's a lid on this mason jar, shoos out any spiders and sort of puts his hand across the threshold of the circle and sort of holds it open to her as if offering her a sweet sip.
She gestures at you to like, it points towards the center of the circle on the ground. She's like, lay it here in the center.
Okay. Rio steps into the circle. It's going to get a little intimate. He just like steps right up and then slab squats down to put the mason jar on the ground and just kind of stares at it expectantly.
Then she points around the room again after acknowledging you, slowly stand up and step out of the circle again. And she points at 4 different small wooden cylinders that are being sliced down in half. She gestures around saying, fit these around the edge of the circle.
I do so. I move around the room, setting up the accoutrement.
Jez, you're too nice to the guests. The regular guy sticks his hand into the fire, takes 11 points of damage. Guest walks into a circle of doom, and you're like, it's right. It's
okay,
right.
So I reckon the guest has a higher chance of survival in this game than we do. So that's why I was like,
It's bullshit.
Yep, he's leading the whole way now.
And then she says, we're set. Step out.
Okay.
Take cover. And you see as
I stay behind Finry.
She begins to sort of move around the edges of this circle to a point where now you can see this tornado that exists within the confines of this circle. And as it picks up speed and grows in size, the noise becomes so much that it's hard to bear. And then a second later, you can see it sucked down into the small glass jar. And she's left there standing, looking exhausted. And she points. Take that. That will be all you need. to catch up.
Cool. I slowly step back into the room, lift the jar up. Does it feel light?
Yeah, it still feels like an empty glass jar, but when you look at closer, you can still see the tornado swirling within.
Yeah. I put it up to my ear like a shell.
Silence.
Oh.
I'm imagining the Coin-nado from Mario Party. So the Coin-nado, it's like a little tornado. They open the thing and it goes and steals coins from the opposing players. So that's what I'm picturing in my head right now.
That could be that might be incredibly useful because I didn't give my character any money. I hope that's okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna put that on me, in my own little pouch. So I've got bag of holding held by Mad Dogs, and then got the little tornado pouch jar.
Mm-hmm.
You are
And
the avatar.
She says,
I give her a bit of a salute, and I say, "We will stop this fiend, this foul abomination, and we will return upon our victory. We will return to you and free you as you rightly deserve."
and you see her just weirdly gasping for air and kind of head down, slunched over, and kind of gives you a small kind of acknowledgement of like, "Thank you and good luck."
How do we use this?
And she looks up and says, "The answer will become obvious once you see it.
You can't just tell us? Like,
I've not seen how he's constructed the device, but it should be pretty obvious." And then she disappears.
So, if the air controls the earth would that control the fire or the water? And then the water controls the fire, and then vice all background from fire to air, kind of like a little circle. Or I don't know. I'm just imagining like a little circuit thing. I don't know what a circuit is. I don't think they've been invented yet.
Garri's still grumpy. I'm pushing Finry aside.
Oh God!
Storming on ahead. Rah!
Oh dear
Let's
God,
do
here we
this.
go.
He's got
Itchy doors.
itchy fists.
The room you come into is sided with 2 doors, left and right, and stairs leading down ahead of you.
I'm gonna open the door that's next to me.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing as shimming. That's what you have to do.
I'm gonna
You-
creep down some stairs.
Okay, you're all excellent.
Oops.
All going different directions.
Woo!
So, Finry,
You
you
set
walk
off all the traps.
in that space. Where have you gone?
I've walked into the room that I was in front of.
Oh, right. There you are. In this area, you just see littered with like containers, jars, crates, and things. It's only a very small space.
Anything interested in the crates and jars and stuff?
You can certainly have a look. Make an investigation check. Yeah, even with your 19, you open it up and the crates are just like moldy, old, decaying food. And old storage items, some tattered old papers and books.
I get a whiff of it and I look at the food and I'm like, not just, it's nowhere near what, and then he kind of just trails off in his mind because he doesn't remember this is what is better than this. So
I'm setting foot into this room and making some assumption that it's a little bit like a quasi barracks with bedding.
Yeah. So in this room, Garri, as you look around, you do see some old tattered sheets and things, some crates that are maybe used as like bedside tables or putting some things on. They're all flat and haven't been used. One particular one over in this location has got it's lumpy looking.
The sheet is lumpy, like lumpy something underneath it.
Yeah, it appears as though there could be something underneath of it.
This sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm gonna sneak up and lift the corner of the sheet stealthily.
Okay, make a perception check.
No. You died.
No, that's D&D Beyond. Perception.
You should have let the guest do it.
Should have let the cannon fodder do it.
With
15.
your 15, as you pull it up, you see a leather boots. Right? And as you continue
Are they attached to legs?
as you continue to lift the sheet and remove it, you see clothes which are all tattered, and as you see through some of the rips in it, the flesh is really decayed and starting to come away from the bone. And you can see that this person, this creature, is dressed like the clothes there are of a pretty good make for someone who would spend a lot of time in the forest.
I searched the body a little bit more. I searched the body.
Okay, give me an investigation.
I get handsy. Oh, that is a natty one.
You get a bit too handsy.
You try to pat down this creature, and your hand slips through the shirt and feels bone for a moment, which freaks you out, and you pull it back quickly.
Cool. Yeah. And I look at the rest of the beds and I don't see anything.
Well,
but I'm still...
With your 15 perception check earlier, you do see a bow rested against the wall.
Cool. I'll grab that.
Got yourself a
But I'm
plus
also-
one bow.
I'm also making a mental note of the fact that there are 7 of these beds. One of them appears occupied.
One's too hot, one's too cold, but one was just
full of bones. Cool. I walk back to the rest of the group and hold up a bow going, not my thing. If anyone else has got...
Does, if nobody else does, like, Finry, can you use the bow?
No, I like big hitting sticks.
Rio?
This staff is more than enough for what I need. It's all yours.
You can't use a bow? You sure you can't use a bow, Garri?
I mean, I can. I'm a bit shit at it.
Don't have to take it. You can leave it there.
But maybe the +1 will help. Yeah. I also relay the information that was a small barracks. Like, at any given point of time, could have housed 7 people.
So perhaps there was
hopefully it wasn't dwarves.
Oh yeah, do I get any sense from the skeleton size, shape, what it was?
It's
Humanoid?
very much humanoid, and it looks like someone who, like I said, would have spent a lot of time in the forest. The size of it, everything would make you kind of guess that could have been the body of the ghost you saw before.
Oh, okay.
And the DM's got a minor blessing.
Oh,
excellent.
thank you.
Was it just that one body
Just the
that you
one.
saw, Garri?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry?
Was it just the one body in there?
Just the one body.
Well, it also begs the question of why in this big giant Titan thing there is constructed things and traps and or like, occult symbols and barracks.
Yeah. And you know what? Best way to find out is run through the door.
Okay.
As you guys are talking, I've meandered down the
Yeah,
hallway,
I'll
grabbing
come
doors.
follow. Let's speed run this shit.
I opened that door and I'm like, oh no, it's Finry. He's
I
already
just
there.
walked in, seeing something looks like a kitchen to me. I'm like, ooh, food. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
As you walk into this space, Finry, you see tables, chairs. The table is clear except for a basin which sits on it, and a cup which sits next to it. As you take a look, the basin appears to have a light yellowish liquid in it, with a small bottle at the bottom.
I'm just going to put my hand in and grab the bottle.
As you place your hand into that liquid, to reach for the bottle, you can see your hand in the water, and it's as though you are as decayed as something that's been dead for hundreds of years. The flesh hardly clings to your hand. The bones kind of stick through. As you reach for the bottle, there's nothing there. And you retract your hand, and it's as it was before.
What is this trickery?
You wanted a ghost story, miss. Forgetting the pirate's quote. You're in one.
Roll me a perception check, Finry.
This is not fun for Finry.
You
That's
see next to this bowl, so the bowl is here, right there. Just across next to it there, you just see a slip of paper. And, yeah, what would you call a pen? Equivalent of a pen, just laying around next to it. Well?
A righty stick.
Righty stick. Can
Crayon.
I read?
Crayon.
I'm going to pick it up and look at it. I'm just going to pick it up and hold it. I don't know if it's the right way. I'm just going to hold it up and look at it.
As you read it, you are able to read common, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Slowly, but I can read it.
You have to mouth the words first.
I've got to sound everything out.
Reads, I don't know if you guys can see this or not when I say
I see a W.
text.
I see a W too.
You don't see anything
I
else?
can read it.
We read it on Twitch.
Okay, it says,
science
let me read it. Yeah.
infuriates
You see the
me.
note that says, "This science infuriates me. The mixing and separation of liquids is a ridiculous art. The element is right there. I see it beneath the surface, yet I cannot reach it. The bowl cannot be drained by any normal means, and the smell of it is foul." Grinthal.
Do you relay that Do you relay that to us?
It smells of chicken.
It could be a broth. It could be hearty.
I'm going to grab the cup that you said was there and scoop up some of the liquid and just sniff it.
Sniff it. It smells horrid. It smells like decay. It smells like rot. It smells like everything that you don't want it to smell.
Like fermented goat cheese.
Just put it down the table. This is the worst smell, and I am Half-Orc. This is disgusting.
Clearly haven't been trapped in a small room with Finray for long.
I feel like this is worse.
Were you planning to drink it? Like, I'd offer to drink it, but I have quite a refined palate. For some reason. Is anyone willing to are we supposed to drink it?
Actually, I've got an idea. Bear with me. Finry, and I stand next to him. Do you want to hear a joke?
I am on edge because my ears are like straight up right now because I know that, usually when Finray tries to play a prank on me, it ends in violence. So I'm ready. Okay.
Can you tell me what noise a pirate makes?
Like on land or like in the sea or in the water? Like.
Well, when he sees his friends, what noise does a pirate make?
Hi? He says hi when he sees his friends, like I say with you all the time, and then we like hang out and we don't hurt each other at all.
I start to get frustrated like a little child. I'm like, no, you're meant to say ah.
Ah, why would I say
As soon as you say ah, I'm going to throw the cup of thing in your mouth.
Make a dex check.
Oh, this cannot be good.
Finry, dex save.
A dex save.
Oh, yes, 18.
Oh,
no!
26.
Even with a nat 20, I wouldn't have got him.
The water splashes onto Finry's face, and some of it goes wide as he ducks out the way. But where the water does hit him on the face, you all see that area looks like it's now dead and decaying.
What? Wait, is this Is there
No,
something on my
it
face?
looks fine. No, it looks fine. It's okay. Yeah. You look great.
Yeah?
I don't. No.
Wow, cool trick. Does it slowly like heal after time, or what we perceive as healing?
If he wipes it away, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be wiping my face because everyone's staring at me like I've got some shit on my
Yep.
face.
You wipe it
So-
away and then your fur comes back, all right.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Your hands look screwed.
Ah! So is there something at the do we want the thing that was at the bottom of the bowl? Do we think that's going to help us? Maybe it's the water thing.
I think.
Can we read the note again?
Yeah.
This is that Gunthal
Grinthal.
figure.
Oh, yeah, the
Grinthal
science
figure.
infuriates me. The mixing and separation of liquids is a ridiculous art. The element is right there. I see it beneath the surface, yet I cannot reach it. The bowl cannot be drained by any normal means, and the smell of it is foul.
Finry, you among all of us have eaten the weirdest things that I've ever seen.
True.
And I think that perhaps drinking this bowl of liquid, as foul as it may be the key to unlocking the next element that we need to do.
Okay, friend, because you say so. I'll just pick up the bowl and start to chug it.
Yeah. And Rio kind of looks away, puts a hand on your shoulder, looks away and says, I pray for you.
Finry, give me a Constitution save.
I'm gonna die.
Oh!
Oops, that shouldn't have been as you. As you down this bowl, it feels disgusting. It's foul. You then see a picture in your mind of yourself as a child playing with a kite, and it looks like you're having the best time. And you see, who was it? Your one of your parents there at the same time?
Yep. The emblem of my family, so it would be either parent, both parents.
You see your father there, and as you see him, he begins to turn to dust and ash and wash away in the breeze. And the kite turns to tatters and is taken away by the wind. The storm clouds roll in and it turns to night, and you feel fear, you feel cold, you feel desperate. And you take 4 points of damage, poison damage.
Fucking
Oh no, Finry!
As you come up from that, you also see that in the bowl, it's now empty, apart from that vial or that container jar, which is now full of a clear liquid.
Grinthal
okay,
didn't
Finry?
seem to try very hard.
Well, if he's got tentacles, he might not have like a proper mouth or like lips. Maybe he doesn't have lips.
I just hand the little vase to Rio.
Are you okay, Finry? Finry! I'll chase after him. I'm standing in the hall next to this door. Like, Finry, are you
He
okay?
looks a little green. He's a half-orc.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
I'm just gonna lean on Finry as hard as I can, use him like a prop up. I'm just standing.
Okay, cool. I need to get down to this lock anyway because I think this door is locked. Okay. Alright, buddy.
Did you spew?
I'm proud of you, Finry. I know it mustn't have been easy to take that as if it was some kind of perhaps medicine, but we're all here for you. If you're not feeling well, and remember, you do have that. You have that healing potion. You have that medicine if you need to take it.
Yeah.
If anyone else would like to try and potentially give a healing potion to one of the crew, you can do so via donation to Beyond Blue. The healing potion is just a common item, or there's better healing potions available for a higher price. Donate and see what you can get.
Finry, did you spew?
No, not quite yet.
No? Okay.
Here. This is something I prepared a little bit earlier. It might help you a little bit. I pull out. It's like a very carefully wrapped, like bacon and egg sandwich, but toasted and stuff. Here, this might help you a little bit. Here.
I eat that and then I slowly wash it down with my potion of healing, which I've just used to bring myself back.
And don't forget, Finry. Finry. Our names are very similar, so we could almost be brothers. So you always got me, buddy, as well.
Thank you.
And
that was horrendous. I really need to kill this Titan creature.
Well, maybe if we go through... Oh, this... Can't go through this door. Or can we? I'm gonna get ready. Does this door have a keyhole that I can...
This door does have a keyhole. It's got a very thick lock on it. At the end of the hallway that Rio's just opened, there's another door that leads into a fairly open space. But depends what you want to do.
And plenty of doors. Let's open all the doors. All of them.
I'm going to see if I can use my thieves. That's not going to work there. Let's try on.
My frustration kicked in as Finry's trying to tinkle around with it. I just want to hit it with my warhammer. The lock popped straight off.
I'm trying to use my thieves tools, but it's not working.
I'm going to smack it with the warhammer.
Whoever gets there first.
Finry's got his things in the keyhole and...
Feeling this queasiness from downing that potion, that liquid earlier, Finry channels that into a ton of rage and slams this lock away. And it falls at Finry's feet as he's about to reach up to it with the thieves' tools.
I'm sick of this shit. Let's go.
It's probably better. Yeah.
Door is unlocked.
Oh well. I don't know why someone would leave these candles unattended. That's a very big fire hazard. Just want to say, as I start to walk in behind Finry.
As you enter the room, you see obviously a pentagram on the ground. At each point, there is a pedestal with a different type of structure on top. The floor is littered with candles. One of these pedestals, the one here, already has an orange stone sphere set within it. The other ones, you can investigate. Yeah, go ahead and investigate whatever you want to do.
I was going to walk around the outside of the circle, not crossing into it. Can I see what's inside of the circle?
Like here?
No, inside of the sphere, sorry.
Here. It's nothing. Imagine like an amber kind of stone. Right? It's just opaque, orange, sort of white stone looking thing.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
I mean, if I was at Tabaxi, it would be already knocked off.
So it looks like it's where it's on the pedestal. It's fitting in a right spot. You're welcome to look around. You're welcome to take that. You do what you want to do.
All right. Well, we haven't had any ghosts. Maybe we should try putting something into the circle again.
Rio goes, "Oh, Finry, what have you got there?" And starts just like crossing the circle. Just walks right across the circle to stand next to him and kind of look down at what he's looking at.
Yeah, you see the.
Does he die?
No, he's in the circle. The circle's fine. It's all good. It's just stone floor right now.
Do you want to walk through it, Mark, or do you want me to? Because one of us is going to have to die.
I'm going to go look at this door and...
Can I have a look at this thing in amber? It's or this. Does it look like there's sort of matching, or similar kind of holders around at each point of this?
There is 4 other pedestals at each point of this pentagram.
Does the fire orb look like it would go in that same pedestal, or a different pedestal?
Make an investigation check.
Come on, Garri, come on.
Oh.
Yes, and you go.
It's a 20. It's a dirty one, but it's a 20 nonetheless.
As you pass by the one closest to Finry and Rio, you do see there is the pedestal there. It seems to have a divot in it, or a cutout, which would perfectly fit the flaming sphere you have.
So it's no wonder on the brains of this outfit, and stick the blue orb on top of that.
As you place
Wait.
it engulfs itself in flame.
Hot flame?
The same blue flame you saw before.
Not
Take
touching
11
that.
points of damage.
I run over to the other pillar over here.
Mhm.
Does it look like it needs a sphere to be nestled in it, or does it look like it would accept something else?
Within this one, it's like a tall glass cylinder standing on top.
Rio,
Mhm.
Rio,
Yes. Yes.
come here.
Okay.
Where's that water vial?
It is. Yeah! And I sort of reach out with it, holding it directly above the cylinder hole, and then slot
Put
it
it
in.
in.
Yeah, it fits in perfectly.
Over to the next one.
What about wind? Does the
Um,
jar look like it would?
What have you got left? You've got earth and wind, right?
Yeah.
And this pedestal here, it's shaped. It's canonical, not canonical. Yes, canonical.
But it's
in shape.
canonical.
Yeah.
In the
So it's
story.
like a funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it goes down to a point, right? So it's looking like yes, it's
Does it
canonical.
resemble the jar that we got the tornado in, or is it resembling of a tornado bottom in general?
It's resembling of a tornado bottom.
Okay.
They call me Tornado Bottom.
Rio flips his coat open dramatically as if it's hurled about by wind, spins around to then draw out the tornado
So
bottle
much
he got. And
We all take 1 point of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Hey, no. We all get,
That is
you
my
get
wall, I
inspiration. You hit your wall and your camera was bouncing. It was awesome. It was very dramatic. And I think you should get inspiration because I understand the references, but I don't know if the other guys have watched JoJo's. So
I'll award it. You can have inspiration. That's fine.
thank you. Yeah, and he flourishes and presents the tornado jar, and I guess opens it and sort of pours the tornado out into it in a dramatic gesture.
Yeah, and as you do that, you can feel the tornado appears to be sucked down towards the point of the bottom of this canonical point, and it starts to fill up its space.
wait, before we do the last one, Rio, should someone stand in the middle of this pentagram?
I am standing in the middle.
Okay.
So far we've got. Oh, where's the Earthstone?
Earth-
Inside his bag.
Yes.
Does it look like there's a divot that would take a football?
So in this stone here, it's all lumpy, it's all bumpy, it looks like it's just been a pile of rocks that are made out of concrete, and there is a missing spot in the center of it.
Where's that? Let's get that stone in there.
Yeah, so I ask the vengeful spirit to pour the football into the area.
It stands up and it pours the bag of holding out, and it, after bouncing around a little bit, the black stone falls directly into its correct spot, and you feel.
We just have.
Go.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, so there's only one spot left
Well, it's already got the amber thing.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we do the pentagram,
And then
Uh-oh.
as you
Uh-oh.
bit all four stones that
God.
you had,
get out of there! Get out of
the
there!
vortex opens up in the middle of the circle, and immediately Rio disappears.
Oh shit! Rio!
Thanks for playing, Rio. It's been lovely having you.
Rio, like after the football drops in the container, Rio like points at you and then just disappears.
I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm going to grab whoever was standing right next to the door. I'm going to grab Garri, and I'm going to try and grab Finry. Guys, Rio's gone. Let's go. And I'm going to try and drag them into the thing, and I'm going to use my bunny hop and bounce up and into the thing. You see that works.
Do you guys go willingly or resist?
Did it look like he was just yeeted somewhere else? Did he disappear?
He was
I don't know.
Sucked down.
Like sucked in.
Okay, that's fine. That looks like a transporty type motion, not I incinerate you.
Dead.
It's not like
fear of losing my friend. I'm just running and jumping in. It's like chasing after him.
Bunny hop.
Okay, you're in. You're in. So
Garri
Finry's in.
sighs, jumps right into the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
There was still so much more of that map that we hadn't explored yet, but I don't care. Our buddy Rio's gone.
And you find yourselves.
Oh, fuck.
In a happy place.
This map looks awesome, and the music's gone as well. I don't like the scary silence.
I have scary music.
Ooh,
Yeah, I had scary music in mine.
ambient drips.
Oh, I got drips as... Oh. A dark time is the music. Dripping water.
And so you've landed in this place now. It's an eerie silence falls around you. The air feels thick and like it's hard to move through. Obviously, there's a few lanterns floating around or embedded on walls. As you look out, there are no walls here. There is no ceiling. There's nothing above you.
I moved too far.
There is just
I
a
saw
stairway leading
things.
down from where you are.
I saw things I shouldn't have seen.
Guys, just wait, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything's okay.
It's not okay.
I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna stealth with a 24, and I'm gonna move up the inside of the steps about to here, and then start to move forward a little bit at a time.
How are you not seeing it?
I can't see anything. I literally just see like a circle, like half circle on the thing, and then
Okay,
now
don't go
I
too
can't
far.
see anything.
Grinthal's right fucking next to you.
I can't see anything. I'm literally all I can see is
Why
half a
can't
bridge.
you see it?
I can see half a bridge at the moment. I don't know, DM. It's
I look around.
You've literally just
If I
plowed on
see-
your head and it's standing right next to the big bad.
if I could see the big bad, I wouldn't go that far.
Why can't you see it?
So Dan, I made
Yeah.
it as far as the corner of that step, and it's
I can't.
he's standing at the end.
Don't. Like,
Oh,
you have to change the so you have to adjust like the dark vision and stuff on the new map, DM.
No, it's character based. Let me have a look.
The face that Gary's pulling is very much the oh shit that
Maybe
our friend Hugh Jackman is
There we go.
pulling in the picture.
Oh, there we go. I can see. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You're just moseying on up.
Yeah, if I get to the top of the stairs and I see that, I'll be like, fuck.
So I don't think. I don't know if I see it as Rio, but everyone with everyone's reactions around me of oh shit and a step back. Rio just yells, "Maverick!" Oh, I guess we're not carrying the bag anymore. The bag is thrown over to Finry, and Rio says, "I summon Maverick, protect me!" And sort of you see for the first time, at least you've probably seen this before, maybe, but sort of a ghostly shape, a humanoid shape, sort of rises up next to Rio and takes form, and sort of shapes itself around him as if protecting him. And I'm going to burn some key points here. While he's summoned, I have Astral Sight So you can normally see in darkness, both magical and non-magical, up to a distance of 120 feet.
Okay.
So what do I see?
So let me just adjust your vision. So what is it normally see in dark? So you got 120 feet dark vision, basically.
Now I do, yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Oh shit. Yeah.
What?
I see that thing and point at it and say, "You must be the foul abomination that caused this madness. I will not let you take another slave." And I leap off the top of that the staircase to throw myself at this creature.
He turns at you and says, "Thank you for opening. The water life tried so long to open. Now go back to where you came from." And I think you've just opened initiative order, I think, there, Rio.
Woo!
Yeah. We've got history. Not specifically this guy and me, but our peeps, our people.
Right.
So
What the fuck?
these creatures are probably my favorite creatures in the entirety of D&D. I rolled a 1. I was about to say I can't roll 1s but no, I'm not a halfling anymore.
Who are we missing? Rio.
Also, I have a +9 to my initiative, so I still rolled a 10, but still.
I'm still posing at the top of the stairs, like,
Flex.
"You foul creature!
You two,
Me and mine will stop you!"
you two are monologuing off the top of each other.
And with that, Finry, take it away.
Go hit him,
Okay.
big boy.
So with this, him having insulted my friend, I'm going to start to shake and get all tantrumy and smash my warhammer into my shield, and with that I will rage. And then I have 40 feet of movement. She's just out of my range. So I'm going to run. Oh, there's 40 feet. There we go. I'm gonna. Oh, freaking hell. Gotta click it. I'm just gonna run as hard as I can at him, and I'm going to, as I get within range, I'm going to use my 2 attacks to launch a javelin on both attacks. Just hand over hand. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Sweet. 6 points of damage on the first, and then I'm going to throw a second javelin for 24.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, figured. With 9 points of damage, so that would be a total of 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
And that is me.
Alright, he's like, "Oh, you don't belong here anymore. Be gone." And that will bring us to Garri.
I am going to cash in a key point. Take Step of the Wind, which means I can use dash, and we're getting. Oops. We're getting up. No, stop drawing rulers.
The same problem. So frustrating.
What's going on?
But that was
And right, so that's 1 key point down.
Just to draw rulers. Keep.
I'll
summon the rulers.
I'll fix the key point in a second. And I'm going to attack. As a bonus action. Hang on 1 sec. I can't do. As a bonus action. Fuck, I can't do Flurry of Blows. Alright, but I'm still going to hit it. Twice. From memory. Pow pow.
Pow, pow.
Punch punch. He's hit for a 20.
Yep.
Let's roll for damage. For 5.
For 10.
For 10, sorry, I rolled a 5. And a 17 to hit.
Yes, hits.
For a 11. And I think that's all the cool monk shit I can do.
And he takes your... How did you beat him up? Fists, kicks? There's a bit of both?
Yeah, just... If we're calling this column A and this one column B, that's what he gets.
Yeah, he takes those bang, bang to the face, but you see that he then turns to you and gives you a filthy stare. He's not moved. Still standing.
Cool.
And that will bring us to Finry. Show us your
Sorry,
hops.
I just got really disturbed because my partner, I told her that we'll fight in Line Flayer, and she just sent me a gif of like the little Ceramorph tadpole thing as it like from Baldur's Gate 3 as it opens up its thing and it's gonna like ugh. So I'm very disturbed right now. So with that disturbedness, I'm gonna run. So it's 5, 10, 15, and then as my bonus action, because I'm already stealthed, I'm gonna bunny hop, literally bunny hop 15 feet.
Where?
Onto the bridge to get a little bit closer.
Great.
Also, Garri, did you keep the bow and arrow? Or the bow?
I gave it to whoever wanted it.
Cool.
Oh,
Awesome.
Thanks for the cheer, Crafty. Welcome.
Thank you. That's so cool. 1d12. Someone's been granted a d12. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce 15 feet down. So I'm gonna be standing pretty much right here, and then because my good friend Garri over there is right next to the thing, I'm going to scroll back up on this, and then I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow, and hopefully it hits.
Yeah, your 17 crossbow does hit. Is that 21
Cool.
damage?
21 damage +1 with the +1 with the +1 bow, so it's 22 points of damage to L tentacle over there, and I'll now update the thing to say that I actually have the +1. I did take the +1.
Is that you
I
done?
didn't do that before. Okay. I've already used my bonus action. Yeah, that's me done. I'm just gonna look at Garri at the Finry next to me, and I'm gonna say, "You got this, right?"
Yeah, let's get him. Come on.
Alright.
And Grinthal sees you all standing closer to him, and he's like, "Fools, be gone from here!" And you see him kind of cross his hands, flick them out, and attack you all with like with a force pushback, like a thunder wave type thing.
Rude.
Incredibly.
I mean, we're just trying to kill him. Like,
Yeah. One sec.
are you guys hearing battle music?
No, I hear sad, scary.
It's
That's
yeah,
scary.
sweet somber music.
Yeah, I got the wrong one, I think. 17. Whoever gets 17 will get whoever. What am I trying to say? 17 to hit. Okay, you all get hit, but 7. Hang on, I pressed the wrong bloody thing. Rewind that. I need everyone to make a dex save.
Okay, don't forget, guys. We've just been blessed with everyone gets an extra D12 for Crafty Emerald Phoenix for cheering 1,000 bits. Thank you very much. So if you have a D12, we can add if we fail. So dex save.
Okay.
Pretty consistent.
That's 16. I might actually have to use my D12 straight away because I don't think the 16 is going to make it. I have a feeling.
Yeah, did I?
You're all pretty close.
Okay. That's all right. Well, that 16 just became a 22.
Okay.
I'm just trying to work out if monks get advantage on like dex.
16 became
Checks.
26.
Anyone else using their extra bonus here?
I will if I don't have some monk shit.
Full monk shit.
I think it's just the barbs that get the cool danger sense thing for deck saves. I don't get anything till next. I don't get evasion till next level, so whatever's
Monks
happening.
get evasion.
Not till 7th level.
Already 6th level.
No,
Everyone's
I
good?
will-
Everyone's good with those numbers?
I'll cash the D12.
Okay, go for it.
So did Finry. Yeah.
Alright.
Straight away saved us.
Peer pressure. I'll throw it.
Oh, 12.
Okay. With your extra blessing, thank you very much, Crafty. You all managed to make the save, taking just half damage.
The spectral figure around Rio sort of puts his arms up in front. They glow bright green, and there's sort of a phoenix motif on the arms as the wave of force sort of parts around him.
Taking no damage?
Garri does the same.
I assume I still take half damage on a success.
Okay, so they all take 7 damage.
We all
You
take 7
hold your
damage.
ground.
Take it as 4.
And he's like, "Ugh! You can't stop me now. This is too close. It's taken too long." And that'll bring us to Rio's turn.
When he speaks, does he have lips?
No, you're kind of
only
hearing
question.
this within your own heads, I should have
Okay.
specified.
Thanks to my astral self, the visage of the astral self, Rio sort of yells out, and the voice kind of booms all around, so that, I mean, if there were any other creatures within 600 feet, they would hear him, and yells, "You thought these were just random fools fallen into your trap, but it is I, Rio, and my friends!" And he just dives forward to land sort of 10 feet away, and the astral self sort of flies forward with him and raises his fists up and just starts throwing punches. And let's see here where I find. Oh, it's in my inventory. Cool. Attack. That's not as exciting.
All the energy you've used to get to that point, you just fall short of an uppercut, I think.
You've got inspiration.
I know, but I think I still just get another attack, right? Because
Do you get advantage flanking me?
No,
You're far away.
He's not close enough.
and I'm too far away.
Not opposite.
My attacks have a range, so I can be slightly far away, but my spectral self sort of leans forward and starts throwing punches. And look, I have an extra attack because we're level 5, so I'm just going to throw that out and then see what happens. See if we can actually get one to hit. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
All right, and then finally, as his he sort of run forward, he's yelling, "Mura, mura, 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 mura!" And yeah, as that bonus action attack comes in, and it's just he's yelling at himself. He just feels useless, that's it.
With you getting all the gusto out of you, you can see Grinthal is just like looking at you, raises one hand, and you kind of stopped in your tracks, and that spectral force is just held at bay, no matter what you're trying to do to it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Top of the
Kill
order,
Garri.
Finry.
Yeah. Having just seen Rio go down running through, I'm going to work out why I can't remove my character. That's okay.
You just like doing the little marker thing.
Oh, I've got no functionality on that page at all. It's just shut the bed. It's right, I'll be back in a sec. So I see what he's doing, and I start to copy him. And I go, mopa shmopa dopa lopa popo. And run in, round him. Not quite graceful enough to go all the way around, so I just kind of take one side And then I'm going to... Still raging, I'm going to start swinging for the hills.
With advantage. Thank you. It's going to pay off nicely on my turn.
Well, yeah, that's the hope. So attack with advantage.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
25 to hit, so we'll smash through the damage on this. Which is 7 points. I'll wind up again because of it. Let's go like that.
That will hit.
Oof, 19 will do it. Right, oh, don't hit critical hit, that would be cheating. So with 15 points of damage, I just slam it, my Warhammer into him, and I do not engage anything else at that point.
See
And that's
that
the end of my turn.
as you bring the warhammer down twice on him, he takes. You can see him like, he takes it and he looks up at you. You can see underneath some tentacles, you do see some blood dripping down from him.
I knew you'd bleed.
He turns to you, and in your mind you hear, "This will be your last day, young warrior."
I just stared blankly, like I just had no idea. I'm just completely freaked out. Something in my head.
Garri, up to you.
I yelled, "Did I hear you made him bleed?" And
Yes.
just start laying into him with fists. Fists of fury. With a 27 to hit. I'll do no, we'll do damage individually. So that's the first unarmed strike for 7. We'll do another advantage. So this is the attack with a 23 to hit for damage. Key point for flurry of blows, if you mind, DM. So that's 2 more with advantage. With an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And while we're at it, cash another key point.
Jesus, monk shit.
Monk shit.
Don't you get 2 extra hits with your flurry of blows?
I do, but I might try and do a key point to make him stunned. So, key point. Could you make a con save, please, DM?
Con save.
Come on.
Come on, that one, baby.
Come on. Come on.
Wait a second. You know we haven't done yet. Oh no, I already gave
You haven't brought out the half-folded boat.
Yes.
Well, he also did get a blessing earlier as well.
It's probably a nautilid, a folded nautilid.
What did I get? Was
Oh,
a minor
Jesus.
blessing?
You got a minor, wasn't it?
I don't think a minor blessing's going to cut it with what I've just rolled.
No, I think you got something bigger. Hang on, I have to scroll back on the chat.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing the same thing. Trying to check. Anyone in the chat that knows, please chuck it in so we can.
Jeez, Jez, I thought you were in control of the chat. I thought you knew this stuff. How dare you?
No, it is a minor blessing. I'm looking at
It is just a minor blessing, yes.
Yeah. So I'll hold on to that, and no, so he does not make the con save.
He doesn't make the con save. He is stunned.
Hang on, can we just stop 2 seconds because you've got Crafty's just dropped a minor blessing to the one who needs it most, and I feel like the DM needs it the most right now.
No!
Can I use 2 in a row?
You only get to use one.
No,
I'll save them
no,
both.
you
then.
don't use any. Okay, shit. Fuck.
There's still too much talking happening. Gareth falls sort of stunned. There's another jab. That's the final flurry of blows. Oops. With advantage. I've clicked away, sorry. Not as good. It's a 13.
Misses.
Is there some bullshit rule about stunned and auto hit?
No, there isn't.
Attack
No,
rolls
there's not.
against the creature have advantage. But you
I already had
yeah,
advantage.
and that's it.
Advantage.
Yeah, double advantage. Quadruple advantage.
Fantastic. So you spent? You done? You've
I am-
beaten the shit out of Grinthal?
I spent.
Basically, the DM was
He's
saying,
Down,
you just
the downside, he's stunned.
He's
The
stunned
downside.
until the end of your next turn, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the end
So-
of his turn.
No, the
Let
end
me
of your
double
turn.
check. Until the end of your next turn.
So I think we have a free round, guys, to absolutely destroy this thing.
Come on. Bring it on.
Oh,
Okay.
Finry, you're up.
Cool. I don't like how you said that, but I'm going to compartmentalize because I'm having a lot of fun right now because I can get close to it without worrying. I'm going to on my turn. I'm going to run forward for 10 feet, and then I'm going to bonus action bunny hop and land on this side of Grinthal, and then I'm going to look at him and go, oh man, I wish I had a salad fork, and then I'm just going to stab him with advantage
In
with
the
my rapier.
spleen.
I don't even know if he has a spleen. So first roll coming through is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
But I'm gonna have advantage, so I'm gonna roll again because I'm hoping for a crit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he takes 19 points of damage all up, and then I look at him and I'm just like, "You fucked with the wrong team." And then I turn behind me, seeing the glowing light, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I end my turn.
Okay.
DM?
Yep.
How high are the walls on the bridge?
Oh, waist height like a railing. So Grinthal looks at you, Garri. It's like, oh, fuck you, Garri. But I think as he's stunned, he can't do shit, can he? Confirm?
What's he doing? Yeah, no, he can't do anything. He's
He's
stunned.
incapacitated, I believe.
Yeah.
Until the end of my next turn.
So therefore, Rio's turn.
All right. Rio is feeling a bit mutter. Just kind of, not being very helpful. But seeing that his friends have crowded her in, feeling buoyed by the power of friendship, which he didn't have to burn, and he sort of yells, "I'm going to smack that fool with a road roller," and just sort of leans back as the spectral self sort of leans in and starts fighting. I assume with advantage.
I think so. He's completely
Yeah.
surrounded.
Do it.
Cool.
Destroy him, Rio.
22
It's a
hits.
22 to hit. Damage. It's 5 force damage for the first hit.
Mhm.
Second hit is going to be. Sorry. Well,
Yes!
huge.
and yeah, so he's switched now from yelling "Muda Muda 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 Muda," and he's yelling "Ora Ora 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 Ora," and then so we get that crit damage, and yeah, a spectral road compacting device, a medieval one, is summoned and just flaps into this this squid-faced buffoon, and we're going to spend so doing 13 points of force damage, and we're going to spend a key point to do some just 2 more attacks, flurry of blows.
Do it.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Because I pulled up in a yellow Lambo, got man feeling like Rio Grande. So we're just gonna hit him again. Sorry, rolling damage. I'm taking too much time here. 8 force damage, and then one final hit. As he just yells, order, 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 order! For 18 to hit, and that's another 10 force damage. As he yells, he yells, Zawado! And sort of time resumes. And just there's all these sort of bruises all over the cephalopod head.
Yeah, fuck, he took a beating, and you can see his, like, there's more blood
shit.
underneath on his armor and on his chest.
He's not stunned.
He's still stunned.
No, he's only stunned until until the end of your turn. You stunned him, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we need anything from him?
No, we're literally just killing him, I think.
I mean, it looks like there's something like a foldable piece of paper in his pocket, possibly, that looks pretty cool.
Who's up? Finry.
Finry.
He looks at Rio. This night will be your last, Rio.
With all the excitement of it, I send myself into hearing Rio screaming all these cool things and being like wicked. I suddenly send myself into a frenzy rage. And with that, I just yell out, Ooga booga, ooga booga!
Yes.
Trying to be as cool as Rio. And I hit with the first Warhammer. With advantage. 17.
That it?
Oh, thank God. I thought it might not have hit. Dropping 11 points of damage. I wind up again with such excitement. And hit it once more. That's gotta not. It's gotta miss.
No, you miss with that one. That goes wide, that swing.
Do you get a bonus action attack, don't you?
I
with
do
Frenzy
right
Rage?
now. Yep, Frenzy Rage. So I get to wing my Warhammer once more for the fun of it. The 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. So 6 and where were we? 11, 17 points of damage as I just get so excited and I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm like whizzing around and going, like I'm trying to remember these words and just yelling them out. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. Who's up now? Someone interesting.
Garri.
Let's have another 1,000 punches, shall we?
Oh, we shall. Pew, pew, pew.
Punch on.
14. Doesn't
Misses.
hit. Okay. That's the first attack.
Yeah,
26 hits.
26 will hit.
Now that's just the attacky. I'll spend another key point, if I may, DM, to get my flurry of blows,
Sure, why not?
which is 2 extra unarmed strikes. At advantage.
Yep.
And with that 22,
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'll roll the damage. It's 9. But whenever you're hit with one of your flurry of blows, I can impose get pushed by 15 feet if it fails a strength throw.
What?
I'd like to try and yeet him over the edge, if I may.
What? Explain that.
I'd like to yeet
How?
him over the edge
Because
of the
of what?
railing. Because I can push him 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So as an open palm monk, I believe every time he hits, he has a chance to either trip them or shove them.
Okay. Let's see it.
Strength saving throw. I don't know if you're at disadvantage because of stunned.
Yes.
Now, hence why I'm trying to ask people separately, do we need anything from him or are we yeeting him into the abyss?
Grab the boat! Grab the boat!
Just yeet him, I think.
Done. Okay. Jez, a strength throw, if you don't mind. What does the spell cost? The spell scroll. I assume that's an action I'd have to
Yeah,
spend,
it's an
right?
action. Yep.
Yeah. Grease would have been handy, but
14, wait for it, with a minor blessing.
damn it.
Oh, shit.
Meets it, beats it.
And I believe you've given me 2 minor blessings.
Meets it, beats it.
18. I'm going to use it anyway.
All right.
18.
So that was the first flurry of blows.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, one more. I want to yeet you into the abyss. That's a 26.
Yep.
Strength
Yep.
save.
9. And a strength save.
Come on.
And with this, as he's about to yeet him,
I want to
500.
Emperor Palpatine you.
I can't even beat the gets all 14, can I? Sorry. No, that's a total of 10. So what
I'm
does
going
that
to
mean?
I'm going to ask for help from my compatriots. With this fella still stunned and reeling from infinite flurries of blows, I'm going to basically switch places with him and hold him against the edge there and see if we can...
Thank you for the donation, Crafty.
Thank you.
Well,
Appreciate
thank you,
it.
Crafty.
One, yeah. Okay, so where are you pushing me? Up here.
Yeah. And with a heave-ho,
You're going to try and push me over the edge again? Or push him over the edge again? Is that right?
well, the first one didn't work.
So you're just trying again?
Yeah.
Fucking monks.
Anytime I hit with flurry of blows, I can do this.
You can see now why Mercer had so much difficulty with Mauritius' character.
Yeah, natural 1.
Can I hold my javelin out to be like clay shooting?
So you just push him off the edge, do you? Over here. Is that right?
You sound way too casual
I'm just
about...
trying to get an idea of how this is all
Yeah, we're
going
literally toppling you over the edge of the railing.
Okay. Is that your
Can I
turn?
whip it?
Is that your turn?
Can I whip
finish
it?
there,
It is now.
I really want to whip a javelin in to try and pin him, but I know it's not my turn.
I'm hoping that it's now the end of my turn. You've recovered from stun, and now you've woken up to working out you're plummeting hundreds of feet into the abyss.
So Grinthal goes over the edge and out of sight. Finry, you're up.
That's not cool.
Well, not seeing where it's gone. I just want to, as Mamaroy said, confirm the kill.
Double
Oh my
tap.
God. Crafty, thank you so much. Another 6 gifted
What?
subs for the.
Holy crap!
Dude.
Amazing.
Oh,
Nice one,
that's
Crafty.
awesome. Thank you,
I
Crafty.
gifted to
You
Tyler
are-
there. 6
Oh
in
my
total.
God.
Amazing.
Crafty is like one of the top
Absolute
fans. Like
Legendary.
them and Inflatable, like they are the bombest legends ever. In their honor, I'm gonna step over here and I'm gonna look over the edge and see if anything's gonna bite my face off.
Okay, you look over the edge. Is that your turn? Finished?
No. Can I see Grinthal?
You can see him levitating just below.
Shit.
Ground
How
level.
close is he?
He's about 10 feet below.
Well then, I look down and I say, I wasn't expecting that. Shit! I shout out to everyone, he can fucking float!
So, what sounded cool as shit just probably made things a hell of a lot harder, didn't it?
Fuck.
Blew all the advantage.
Okay, I'm reading what I can do.
Cool.
I'm cool. I have a thing as a swashbuckler rogue, but I'm trying to find it and it's not popping up. I need to open up the book. D&D Beyond, you failed me for the last time. I'm going to see this thing. Shout out to the party, and I'm going to poo little pellets into my trousers. Not that one. Sneak attack against a creature if you're within 5 feet of it. I'm not within 5 feet of it. Okay, I can't do that. Cool, awesome. I'm going to look at it.
Thanks for the follow, Eva Oz. Welcome.
Thank you.
And hello, big shout out to all our Aussie followers.
Thanks for the sub, Ducart. Welcome.
Woo! Thank you, guys. I'm going to I'm gonna look down at him, and I'm just gonna be like, well, them. I don't know how tentacle-faced creatures, what their gender things are. So I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow, with my short bow. Just look down at him. Oh fuck! And shoot it. That's gonna come through with sneak attack damage because its auto does that. But so regular damage is just takes 6 points of damage because I don't get my sneak attack.
Yep.
Which makes me sad because that would have been a lot more damage. And then I'm gonna bonus action, leap 15 feet away from it up here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is that? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Grinthal, you see, he rises up from the edge of the balcony, of the railing there. He's looking furious. You can see he's bleeding profusely. He's got all sorts of... He's got a bow kind of sticking out of his armor and his shoulder here. And you see, he has this fury in his eyes, and you just hear in your heads like, enough of this! And then he shoots lightning bolts directly across the bridge. Alright, so that's going to hit Finry, I believe.
Oh.
No, actually, he's going to shoot it in a line right along here and get both you buggers.
Ah.
Okay. Please make a dexterity save.
A dexterity save. Hang in a sec.
You get an advantage, yay! Don't die.
I know.
Don't die. Please don't die.
Have monks got cool reactions to stuff, or I think I have to have prepared for it.
You don't have evasion.
You have to have taken patient defense.
Yeah.
Ignore this thing.
Whoa!
I can't,
Holy crap!
I can't put it in the right spot. What did you roll? So Finry saved with 19.
I need to roll a dex save, huh?
Yes, please.
Nope.
Ooh.
17.
17. You do both save.
Woo!
That's going to be half damage. So that's 18 points of damage to you both.
Halved, or that?
That is halved.
That is halved.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's
At the
Ow.
same time as you feel this electrical energy charging through you and starting to char your skin, you can feel the ground beneath you, the bridge starting to shake and crack as the chunk that was split where it was hit by lightning starts to crumble and fall away. And Grinthal looks at you all and starts to float up towards Finry.
No!
So also please make a second dexterity save at disadvantage.
For who?
Everyone on the bridge?
No, just Finry and... No, yes, everyone on the bridge. Finry, Garri, and Rio.
Cool. I just didn't want to miss out. If I'm going down with my bros.
No, you're not allowed to go down. We've discussed this. Okay, you're the guest on the stream. We can't kill you.
That's a 27.
27
You have-
disadvantage? Bloody hell.
Yeah, you got a 19 and 20. How good.
Okay.
Dex-based monk.
Uh-huh.
Crazy high score.
You all managed to grab onto a piece of the bridge either side. So I'm going to say that Rio... I'm going to put it as the line here. How can I draw a line? Okay, the bridge is now split there. Pick a side. We'll go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
And that is his turn.
All right.
Rio.
Rio leaps up onto the banister of the other side, like leaps out, tries to throw himself past and sort of flank Grinthal here. His whoops, we deleted. Yeah, that was so hardcore.
We won!
That he passed through Grinthal. I was an illusion the entire time. The real villain was me, Rio. Here we go. Cool. So Rio essentially is just going to say, just you will, like, this will not be our final day. There is no fate but what we make, and just starts like pummeling this guy, yelling, "You are Mura 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 Mura!" and is going to hit him with the arms of the Astral Self.
That hits.
25 hits, so that's damage. And when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend a key point to make the target stunned if it fails a con saving throw.
Do it.
So I'm gonna burn one of those key points to do the stunning strike, please.
There is no need. With your 6, you take it down. You see him go. Well, you tell me. How do you take it down?
Yeah. So the spectral form of Rio Grando's savage spirit sort of punches into that cephalopod head, and then cracks through, breaking the skull inward and leaving sort of a big indent, and sort of the helm of this thing sort of collapses inwards under the weight. And Rio, or the spectral form, just plucks out the foldable boat just before
Nice.
the mind flare tumbles down into the endless void.
So yeah.
I run up to our friend here and I fist pump.
Yeah.
Am I met with fist pump?
You get fist bumped by the Astral Spirit and Rio. Like we take turns.
Stunning strike.
All right.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm stunned by your friendship. Yeah,
Literally.
I'm just overwhelmed. I'd be like, this is just so cathartic. He stands there, sort of, foldable boat in hand, just I can't believe we did it. We raised so much money for Beyond Blue and defeated the bad guy.
So you take down the what's his name, Grinthal, and you see him crumple to the ground. But as he's crumbling to the ground, you also feel that the ground where the bridge had taken that impact must have been somehow connected to his presence, and more of the bridge starts to fall away. The stairs start to fall away.
Shit.
Portal?
Fuck.
Portal?
Or
Portal?
if we're gonna leap through this blue thing.
Leap through the blue thing.
Who's leaping through the blue thing?
Yeah.
We all
I'm
just
gonna
plummet to our death.
I'll run to grab to grab Rio. Rio, come on! And I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna drag him with me. I think we have to go through this thing.
Hold up. Can we? Did we search the body?
I don't think we have time for that, Garri.
The stairs starting to crumble. The foundations are starting to give way. The railings are starting to fall off.
Ghost chick said she needed something back.
Check it. Okay, quickly. Check his pockets. Okay, check pockets. What check do we need to do to check the pockets?
Investigation.
Is everyone checking the pockets?
I just want to hold him up by his ankles and just shake the life.
I mean,
out
we
of
can
him.
take him with us. Take him with us.
Okay, grab the body. And
Yeah.
put it over the barbarian and run.
And jump
after just
through.
a moment, leaving behind you a little bit slower because he was stunned. Rio joins in.
Can you all roll me one last initiative check? I'm gonna call it.
Initiative check.
So just initiative. Just roll
Initiative order.
Just roll initiative. Yeah. Just trying to determine the order you guys go through this in.
28.
20 again.
Why?
Mine didn't work.
Yeah, mine's
Okay.
not.
Click on your token
Have I got it
to
end?
roll. Don't
you
forget.
shouldn't.
I'll just roll a d20 plus 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, same. Mine's not working either.
$15 for Garri.
Okay.
4.
So Finry, being light of foot, bursts through the blue portal, and you can see him
And dice
disappear in a
first.
crackle of energy.
Cool. It is a portal. It's not just a
Garri
light
jumps
that we
through the
misinterpret.
archway, disappears in a crackle of energy. Who's next? Rio lumbers forward and tries to get through the archway. Finry, you see the archway kind of crackle and shake as it turns red, and Rio is spat back out. Finry, you try to run through the archway, and then Rio, you see that crackle and shake, and he spat back out.
Am I still holding the illithid on me? Can I spat back out?
Yep.
Oh, he can't leave.
I'm going to take, despite everything crumbling around me, I'm going to take my time to see if I can looking for anything air-based, tornado-based off this guy. I also have, because I think we have to leave him, Finry, I think we'll have to leave him behind. He's doomed to this place.
Alright, I'll give him one more shake before putting him down.
Give me a strength check?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make shit
And
fall
Rio,
out
give
of
me an
him.
investigation check. Excellent.
Could I argue, DM, with incredible insight, I would be able to know where he would store such a thing?
Well, let's see. With Finry's natural one, you see him pick him up and shake him so hard that not one, but half a dozen glass jars and vials fall out of this guy's possession and shatter on the ground on the floor. In the time it's taken for you to do that, the archway of this portal starts to crack under the foundations, also sort of disintegrating. The blue arch energy within it starts to dissipate, and a moment later, it's black.
Uh-oh.
The floor is crumbling around you and starts to crack. Doesn't fall, it just starts to float away in different directions.
Can we reach back through the portal and try and drag them through?
You guys are in a completely different place. It's where we pick up on in episode 4 of
Oh, fuck!
As things crack and crumble, I look at Finry and just sort of there's a stern look of like, if I was going to go anyway, this is how I'd want to go.
And that is where we're going to leave it, with Finry and Garri making their way through the portal, Finry and Rio being
No
left
longer.
in desolation.
We're back to back, arms crossed. looking sternly at the camera as it pulls out.
If I know that was going to happen, I would have waited because the guest can't die. We already established this.
Yes, you actually. Finry's actually safer with me than you two are. You should.
Yes, but Jez is the DM. We know he can be a bit of an arsehole. No one is safe.
I think he's upset that we just like womped on his bad guy.
We'll talk about that offline.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of coming up, what do we have? Like we've got every Thursday
Let's
got
have a look.
a stream here, don't we?
Yeah, man. Every Thursday you'll find us right here, raging and rolling. We have episode or part 2 of the Ruin of Ragarth coming up next Thursday, followed by part 3 the Thursday after, which will culminate in the ultimate finale, the last Thursday of October. However, we are doing cross the streams, and that means that obviously we have Sheriff Dan here from Sheriff Dan. Tell us about your stream there, Sheriff Dan.
So I and a couple of friends, Monday nights we play the Underdark Pirates. We had Jeremy join us on Monday, and they exploded a casino pirate ship in the Underdark on the Dark Lake. So that was a lot of fun to get you in, Jez, and do that. And every week there's some sort of high sea madness deep in the Underdark, and you can find that at as he said, twitch.tv/Sheriff Dan, or if you search for nonfiction gaming on Google, you'll find our website there, nonfictiongaming.com, where we have links to the Crossing the Streams event and a bunch of the channels we have as well. So please feel free to check that out.
Awesome. And we also are including Split the Party on this venture with Cross the Streams and Fate Script. Look out for what they're up to.
So on Saturday, they're actually doing a painting stream with Split the Party, which I will be on painting the biggest mini that I have that isn't painted. So that'll be at 12 a.m. No, 12 p.m. Not a.m. Why would I agree to that? 12 p.m. Over at Split the Party. If I can remember how to spell properly, I'll put that link in the Split Note Party. And 12 a.m. They are in Canberra, so Canberra time, whatever Canberra time actually is. That didn't work. I don't have the link for Split the Party. DM.
Yes, it's true. You don't have the link for Split the Party. It's a funny one. Let me find out what it is. But then following that on the Sunday, Fate Script got a gaming stream where they're playing Dead by Daylight. So do check that out. We'll put the links in shortly. We are doing all this to raise money and awareness for mental health and Beyond Blue. So if you're feeling generous, feeling kind towards supporting Beyond Blue and those suffering from mental health issues, please hit that link on our screen there. I'll put the link in chat right now for anyone who wants to do so. Thank you for go, Dan.
We're halfway there to our goal.
We are halfway there to our goal.
Yeah, thank you everyone for your donations tonight. We are now at $516. No offense, Sheriff Dan, but we beat your stream by how much we raised tonight. So. That's
fine. It was very much worth it to get all those magical goodies. I think, and the special attention from the DM. So thank you very much to everyone who donated. Also, come back on Monday and donate more, because that's how we want to obviously beat these guys.
Hey, I think something's happening. I think I'm going to be on your stream on Monday night. Ooh. Let's see which iteration of Finry's going to be on the stream.
Some more rabbity goodness, possibly even cooked rabbit, cooked game, goes down a treat. Make sure you tune in Monday night for that too.
It's going to be awesome. Look, thanks everyone for joining us tonight, guys. I've had a blast tonight running the session for you. Hopefully you've had the same. Everyone who's watching along or chatting in the stream, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks again for your donations and support. And until next time, keep on raging.
Good night, guys.
See you guys. Thank you.
Bye.